Welcome in to the Panther Den as we get ready for our game of the week, girls hockey in the Coulee region. Cyclones hosting the Chippewa Falls Menomonie McDonald Central Sabres here tonight. Video of our high school game of the week streams live on the ESPN La Crosse app, ESPNLacrosse.com, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel. It's brought to you by Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC. Union State Bank, 120 years of financial strength. Happy to sponsor our Game of the Week live video stream. It's the Cyclones, it's the Sabres. We'll get into it next on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Are you ready for it? With Old Man Winter here, Bobcat of the Coulee region has you set. And Bobcat of the Coulee region has the equipment you need to get it done. Bobcat is stocked up for all of your snow removal needs. Whether it's a new machine or attachment, nobody does it like Bobcat. Stop at Bobcat of the Coulee region, Dresbach, or bobcatofthecouleeregion.com.
Hey, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet. With 2025 here, there's a lot of New Year's resolutions, but for North Country, we only have one: to keep making great food for all of you. That starts with an endless and expansive salad bar with all the fixings you can dream of, including rotating cold pasta dishes. It doesn't end there, though. Our endless steak, burgers, grilled chicken, and boneless pork chops are also a great way to get your protein. Come down to North Country Steak Buffet for your 2025 cravings. North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
Don't let banking be stressful. Union State Bank is a family-owned bank at the forefront of technology. Our mobile app lets you manage your finances on your time. Deposit a check, pay bills, manage your debit card, transfer funds, and receive real-time alerts. We bring banking to the palm of your hand so you can easily track your account wherever life takes you. At one of our locations or on the go, Union State Bank puts you first.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in three things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Welcome back into the Panther Den as we get ready for our high school game of the week here tonight, girls hockey. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, the Chris Riggles team with RE/MAX in Onalaska would love to talk with you. Contact Chris with RE/MAX in Onalaska. Before we get to the game, there's a big piece of information that needs to be told today. Do you know what it is, Scotty?
Virginia McCaskey passed away?
She did, yes. No! Happy birthday, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. The Scotty Grand Special here tonight on the ice.
It's another just another day.
This is the Scotty Grand Special. That's what we're going to call it.
Is that what it is? I don't see any. I'm surprised that our production team didn't add any secrets that didn't come out.
Maybe
like
he dropped the ball.
Time.
He dropped the ball.
No,
on
I don't think
birthday.
he dropped the ball.
Should be a big happy birthday sign
our
across the middle.
Our production team is very busy. You do a good job.
All right, let's get to this game here tonight. The Cyclones
and
the Sabres. Yeah. Two teams here who have had historically good success, maybe not the seasons that each side would have hoped, but we'll start with this Coulee region Cyclone team who just one win last year. They're up to 4 this year, a couple games left in the regular season. What about this team here this season, Scotty?
Well, honestly, still some building blocks, a lot of seniors on this roster, believe it or not, when you look at it. And that's the thing, you look at it and you just kind of wonder where the leadership comes from, because really if you look at the offensive production, it's not what you would like to see with the group that's here. I think that it could be a little bit more productive, when you look at, your top scorers and, who's really the most productive, and we're talking double digit. It's Gianna Sanchez at 14 points and then Brooke Borkenhagen at 12. So they're the only double digit point scorers on the roster. Okay, so to me, that's a concern, okay? However, any given day can be different. You can have a great day one day and a rough day the next, but definitely needs to be some more offensive output. This team only averages about a goal a game, not even sometimes. So they've had their struggles offensively. Let's just be very honest and out there with it. They allow 3 goals a game, only 5% on the power play. 5. That has to improve. I mean, if you want to win a hockey game, you got to take advantage of the man advantage or woman advantage in this aspect. And then the penalty kill at 79%, pretty reasonable. However, we did get some news, and I know that that it's gonna be broken a little bit as we go on. But Diana Hansen will not be playing tonight, so you lose a 90% save average goalie here against a team that honestly is up and coming and could be a perennial state contender within 2 to 3 years with the roster they have coming up with the freshmen and sophomores. This is a dangerous Sabres team they're playing tonight.
Yeah, you mentioned the Sabres. They have 4 girls that scored more than 10 goals so far this season. They are led by a couple of really, really good freshmen. Avery Lidstrom is their leader. She has 40 points already this season. 18 goals, 22 assists. She's been really good.
Yeah, and she's 5th in the state in scoring and 5th in assists. So for a freshman, when you look at some of the upper echelon schools like the Haywards, the Bay Area Co-ops, those schools that have some of the top scorers in the state, you have a freshman that's right in the mix in the top 5. And then also Allison Zhu, who has 30 points of her own and 6th in the state in assists. So 2 freshmen on that front line that play really well. Also the Bugason sisters, Addison and Riley, are both very good. So this is going to be a really, really tough test, I think, here for the Cyclones here today.
Hot steaks and burgers straight off the grill at North Country Steak Buffet. Chicken and there's fresh salad bar, largest in La Crosse. North Country Steak Buffet. Check out all the large selection of grills and lawnmowers at Asa Holman. Stop in, pick one out, and they will assemble it and deliver it straight to your front door. Asa Holman, Holman Drive.
Aaron, I have not gone once to Asa Holman this week.
That's below your average of 3 a week.
I know. I'm neglecting their business. I think they're going to get mad at me and revoke my rewards card.
Well, you got to head over there tomorrow then.
Yeah, I don't need birdseed, but I am running out of the gospel.
All right, you gotta get on that.
I got to tell you a story off air because
right.
I know we got to get going.
Yeah, we'll take a break here. We'll come back. We'll discuss more about the Cyclones and Sabres. We'll get to our Kevin Carlson NC Coaches Show as well. We'll talk to Cyclones head coach Jamie Olson coming up. Bye.
Well, spring might be a long way off, but it's never too early at Ace of Holman. In fact, right now, the perfect time to beat the spring rush on all of your small engine tune-ups, chainsaws, blowers, and of course, your lawnmower. Get them in now before those longer waits in March and April. And for the rest of winter, any snowblower repairs you need, Sean and the guys absolutely will take care of you. Make sure you get it done early this year over at Ace of Holman on Holman Drive.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Hi, it's James from Food Dudes in Holman, back again. Everybody seems to have a weekly special, but here at Food Dudes, we sort of go next level. We've ran over 90 weekly specials and haven't duplicated one yet. From the Big Country Breakfast Sand, to the Gambino Panino, to the very popular Sweet Mother of Garlic Parm. So when you stop at Food Dudes, try our weekly special, which likely means something you've never tried before and definitely something you'll absolutely love.
Food Dudes, Holman, fresh food fast.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. With interest rates at their highest in over a decade, the housing market has become a lot more complex. Yet, homeowners are still selling their homes for the highest prices we've ever seen. If you're looking to sell or buy, give me a call or visit onalaskarealty.com. I'd be happy to explain the positives and negatives of the market and if it's the right time for you.
Visit onalaskarealty.com.
Man, it is really coming down out there. You might want to slow down.
Hey, this is a four-wheel drive. It can handle this downpour.
I told you to slow down.
Honey, are you okay?
I'm fine, but our vehicle sure is a mess.
No matter how it happens, for expert repair of your vehicle, there's just one place to go. Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem. Derek will deal with your insurance company, making repairing your vehicle simple, easy, and hassle-free. When this happens, the place to take your vehicle for expert body repair is Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem. Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver, or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
If you want to run a business, talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance. She specializes in business insurance, but can help you with home and auto as well. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street in Onalaska. Scotty, what are some keys here tonight for the Sabres and the Cyclones?
Well, I think for the Cyclones, they got to play probably a really, really mistake-free game, which is going to be hard to do against the Sabre team. They're very, very good. Honestly, the goaltending's got to be there tonight. And I believe in that will be Grace Johnsrud.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct?
Yep.
not the best save percentage at around 70%. You know, she's going to have to play a really great game, which you never know. I mean, you know, you get the opportunity to come out and perform, and that's what athletics is all about. You know, rise to the occasion, right? For the Sabres, I mean, they just got to keep rolling. They've won 6 out of their last 8. They played a lot of really good opponents in that stretch. I know they lost to Western Wisconsin in a really good game. I believe it was on Tuesday. Very close. They could have won that game, actually. Had missed a couple opportunities. And Western Wisconsin's always been one of those teams that you look as a building block. You beat them. It's like, okay, we're heading in the right direction. So that's really a good loss if you look at it from the Sabres' perspective, because they play in a really tough conference. They're very battle-tested. I mean, when you play Hudson, St. Croix Valley, and the Western Wisconsin Stars in Eau Claire, that's a pretty good conference you're playing against. So this team, very young, very talented, and I'm going to call this right now. I bet you in 2 years, this team will be one of the best teams in the state of Wisconsin and maybe competing for a state championship.
Serving the Coulee region since 1983, Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, a proud sponsor of high school sports. And the absolute best comfort food imaginable, grilled cheese melts, fresh burgers, signature chicken sandwiches, Food Dudes, fresh food fast. We'll take a break. We'll get to our Kevin Carlson Agency Coaches Show with Cyclones head coach Jamie Olson when we return on ESPN La Crosse.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer, it's our waste, it's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning customers have a way with words.
Jeff and I decided to build our own house, and it was really important for us to choose subcontractors that were trustworthy and reliable and work with our schedule to get the job done in a timely manner.
We went with G&T because they're a local family-owned business. They have a great reputation, and we knew they'd get the job done.
Whenever I get asked who I would recommend for an HVAC specialist, hands down, I always recommend G&T.
3 things that come to my mind with G&T is they have quality work, great communication, and reasonable prices.
Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor is proud to be an official game day sponsor of Coulee Region Sports. Every Friday, present your student ID and get $2 off every single item on our menu. Turn our $3 Kid Scoop into a $1 Kid Scoop when you present your student ID. Celebrate the football season with us at Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor, and let's start a tradition where the fun never stops.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Are you ready for it? With Old Man Winter here, Bobcat of the Coulee region has you set. And Bobcat of the Coulee region has the equipment you need to get it done. Bobcat is stocked up for all of your snow removal needs. Whether it's a new machine or attachment, nobody does it like Bobcat. Stop at Bobcat of the Coulee region, Dresbach, or bobcatofthecouleeregion.com.
Bobcat of the Coulee region.
Hey, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet. With 2025 here, there's a lot of New Year's resolutions, but for North Country, we only have one. To keep making great food for all of you. That starts with an endless and expansive salad bar with all the fixings you can dream of, including rotating cold pasta dishes. It doesn't end there, though. Our endless steak, burgers, grilled chicken, and boneless pork chops are also a great way to get your protein. Come down to North Country Steak Buffet for your 2025 cravings. North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
If If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Welcome back into our pregame coverage here at the Panther Den, getting ready for some girls hockey, our game of the week, as the Coulee Region Cyclones are hosting Chippewa Falls Menomonie. It's time now for our Kevin Carlson Agency Coaches Show, brought to you by the Kevin Carlson Agency in Holmen. For home, auto, life, and business insurance, contact Kevin Carlson. We're joined now by the Cyclone head coach, Jamie Olson. Jamie, thanks for joining us here today. Big game here tonight with Chippewa Falls Menomonie. I would say because of the time of the season that it is, as you're heading into the postseason, just a couple games away, how much do you focus on now, hey, this is what we maybe need to do in order to get better for the postseason, maybe rather than just we need to win this individual game?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that we have is we've already said that we're playing for February 18th. That'd be our first playoff game. We are game planning for tonight, but the biggest thing is there's just some things that we need to fix or shore up prior to February 18th, and so we've been spending more time working on that rather than worried about whether we win or lose the game. Obviously, we always want to win. But that's our biggest focus, is just trying to fix some of the things that we know we're deficient at prior to that game, or our first playoff game.
Is that a difficult thing to do as a player and a coach, that maybe you are leaving maybe on the ice, you know, you're not focused on something and it's not as good as it has been at one part of the season because you're focusing on something else? Is that difficult?
I mean, sometimes it is, because, you know, there are things that I think, regressed on the last week of hockey, and, you know, trying to get that back, I think is an important aspect of any game. And it just seems like when you start focusing on one thing, it just seems like another thing kind of gets put by the wayside. And really, for the most part, our entire year, we've been learning a lot and been trying to put a lot of stuff in, and we've actually had to gear stuff back. Just because that's the things that we noticed. We noticed that when we started focusing on one thing, there are other areas that we neglected, and then obviously teams that are very good, they expose that in a hurry. So yeah, it is a tough balance for both us as coaches and as kids, but at the same time, I think that you got to keep trying to move forward and work on the things that you have to work on, even though that, you know, like I say, sometimes things get put on the back burner.
What's the thing for your team this season so far that has really impressed you, has maybe been your biggest strength as you go into the postseason?
Well, actually, I think it's their resiliency. I mean, they came off of a season last year where they won one game. This year, obviously, we've won 4. So I mean, it's not like we're you know, tearing the ice apart by no means with wins. But their resiliency. I mean, they keep coming back. You know, it's been really easy to, you know, basically turn the equipment in a few weeks ago and said, you know, we're done. But they keep coming back. They want to learn. They want to get better. And I think that's probably the best thing that we've seen from these kids, is that they're going to play hard no matter what. I mean, we got beat 10-0 by Superior last weekend, and you would have thought that we won the game because of just how hard the girls played and what we were doing against one of the top scorers in the state. So, again, it's just, you know, like I said, that's probably the biggest surprise and the biggest, I guess, victory for us, is just the kids just don't quit. So.
What about this matchup tonight with Chippewa Falls Menomonie? They've got a pretty good quartet of scorers. They got 4 girls who are at 10 goals plus. How do you focus on so many players at once? I know that maybe they'll be on different lines at times, but how do you focus on trying to slow down a good chunk of scorers?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is trying to eliminate at least one of them. And so we've kind of wanted to start out our game just kind of playing defense against them to see if we need to incorporate like what we did at Superior against Michaela Ranke, who, like I say, is just an incredible scorer. And if we feel like, hey, this is the girl that we want to target, then, like I say, we'll change our defense up and try to take at least one component out just to maybe throw them off a little bit, take them off their game. But like I say, we know that they have a couple girls that can just fly up and down the ice, and our focus is make sure we have a body on them, make sure that we let them know that we know they're on the ice. But like I said, if we need to make an in-game change, we've been practicing that this week, and we're ready to be able to do that. So like I said, it's a lot of times it's just taking one of the catalysts out of the game, and hopefully we can slow the rest of them down by doing that.
How about your goalie, Grace Johnsrud? How do you help her be better on the ice, whether that's maybe outside of practicing her different fundamentals as a goalie, but maybe helping with the other girls on the ice, the defense, maybe having an extra player back in defense to help her out. It's not always easy getting jumped into the starting role, maybe at shorter notice. Yeah, and so one of the things that we've actually had to do is we got to pick the girls up a lot earlier. So we picked the girls up earlier, coming out of the neutral zone, coming into our defensive zone, trying to keep them outside. And then, a shot goes on net. We're crashing the net almost like we're on offense, trying to protect her from rebounds. So, it's been a big change. They're used to, being able to, play the people a little bit deeper in the zone. And so that's been a challenge for our defensive players to break some habits that they've created over the years. And so that's the biggest thing, is just, keeping the puck outside and then helping her with rebounds. So if she can make the first save, then it's our defense's job to get the puck out before the second and third shot. Kevin Carlson, Agency Coaches Show for Home, Auto, Life, and Business Insurance. Contact Kevin Carlson in Holmen. Jamie, thanks for the time, and good luck tonight. Absolutely. Hey, thanks for having me on. It's our game of the week, girls hockey. Coulee Region Cyclones are hosting Chippewa Falls Menomonie. Drop of the puck is coming up in just a little bit, right here at the Panther Den on ESPN La Crosse 105.5 and streaming live on YouTube.
Don't let banking be stressful. Union State Bank is a family-owned bank at the forefront of technology. Our mobile app lets you manage your finances on your time. Deposit a check, pay bills, manage your debit card, transfer funds, and receive real-time alerts. We bring banking to the palm of your hand so you can easily track your account wherever life takes you. At one of our locations or on the go, Union State Bank puts you first.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, spring might be a long way off, but it's never too early at Ace of Holmen. In fact, right now, the perfect time to beat the spring rush on all of your small engine tune-ups, chainsaws, blowers, and of course, your lawnmower. Get them in now before those longer waits in March and April. And for the rest of winter, any snowblower repairs you need, Sean and the guys absolutely will take care of you. Make sure you get it done early this year over at Ace of Holmen on Holmen Drive.
Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem. 3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Antioxidant sparkling water that boosts, energizes, and restores balance. That is Bubbler. And Bobcat, your home for industry-leading equipment. As you dig into your fall project list, stop at Bobcat of the Coulee Region in Dressbach or visit bobcatofthecouleeregion.com. Looking forward to this one here, Scotty. It's a good one. It's a little Scotty birthday game and some girls hockey.
You didn't schedule this for my birthday, and you know it.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you doubting? Are you doubting my scheduling abilities?
Yeah, because you didn't do the schedule. So that's why I'm doubting your scheduling.
But I could have a say in it.
You could.
I
mean, you could have. I mean, but I think it's cool that we're doing a game on my birthday. To me, it's just another day. When you
birthdays.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. I'm with you. I don't celebrate birthdays.
And you know this. My wife and I, our birthdays are the same week, so we celebrate together. We're actually going on a trip this weekend to celebrate our birthdays, so that'll be fun.
Yep.
And hopefully I come back a little bit richer if you get my hint.
Well, we'll see. I'll probably get a text about it. I'll know before everyone else.
Don't worry, I'll tell you. So.
All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we will get to girls hockey here, our game of the week. The drop of the puck is coming up in just a couple minutes. Local family-owned company in West Salem, proudly serving residential and commercial customers. They provide free estimates and 24-hour emergency service. That's G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. And 3-in-1 Construction is located next to the post office in West Salem. They specialize in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting for residential and commercial jobs. Give them a call at 608-317-8615 or check out all their services at 3in1construction.net. Drop of the Puck is coming up next on ESPN La Crosse 105.5, streaming live on YouTube. Find it on our...
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. With interest rates at their highest in over a decade, the housing market has become a lot more complex. Yet, homeowners are still selling their homes for the highest prices we've ever seen. If you're looking to sell or buy, give me a call or visit onalaskarealty.com. I'd be happy to explain the positives and negatives of the market and if it's the right time for you.
Visit onalaskarealty.com.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
G&T Heating and Air Conditioning customers have a way with words.
Jeff and I decided to build our own house, and it was really important for us to choose subcontractors that were trustworthy and reliable and work with our schedule to get the job done in a timely manner.
We went with G&T because they're a local family-owned business. They have a great reputation, and we knew they'd get the job done.
Whenever I get asked who I would recommend for an HVAC specialist, hands down, I always recommend G&T.
3 things that come to my mind with G&T is they have quality work, great communication, and reasonable prices.
Man, it is really coming down out there. You might want to slow down.
Hey, this is a 4-wheel drive. It can handle this downpour.
I told you to slow down.
Honey, are you okay?
I'm fine, but our vehicle sure is a mess.
No matter how it happens, for expert repair of your vehicle, there's just one place to go. Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem. Derek will deal with your insurance company, making repairing your vehicle simple, easy, and hassle-free. When this happens, the place to take your vehicle for expert body repair is Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem. Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver, or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
Video of our high school game of the week streams live on the ESPN La Crosse app, ESPNLacrosse.com, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel. It's brought to you by Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC. Union State Bank, 120 years of financial strength. Happy to sponsor our Game of the Week live video stream. Getting ready here for our Game of the Week, girls hockey. As Chippewa Falls, Menomonie, and McDonald Central Co-op taking on the Coulee region. That's like basically every team you can imagine here in the area. Every high school wants a girl participating in girls hockey. Chippewa Falls, Menomonie, and the lone McDonald Central player are in the all reds. Cyclones in their whites and blues, and we are underway, and the puck loose in the neutral zone, picked up by the Sabres. And Ashley Sloopy will send it into the attacking zone. Cyclones now have it, moving in the boards right down below us. Jocelyn Johnson, the junior from Holman, sends it through. Now over to Mallory Long, West Salem senior, dumps it in, goes and gets it herself back behind the net. Aubrey Dowd in net for the Sabres. In the net for the Cyclones is Grace Johnsrud. Takes over for Diana Hansen this year when offsides is called. As Avery Lindstrom had the puck, one of the outstanding freshmen for this Sabres squad.
Yeah, the other one, Allison Zhu, was a little premature getting over the blue line. They were trying to set something up over on the backside of the goal and rotate. You could see it going to the front of the blue line area for a shot, maybe for a defense to set up.
8 freshmen on this Sabres team, on their
all
roster.
Pretty good too.
And they only have 21 girls listed on the roster, so 8 of the 21 are freshmen. Here's a shot, just wide to the right, off the stick of Ellie Hayne. Sabres come up with it, trying to clear. Puck tied up along the board. It stays in the attacking zone for the Cyclones, centering pass, looking for Brianna Pontius, but past her stick, now deep into the corner. And the Sabres have it, kicking it to herself and bringing it up down the middle of the ice. Evelyn Pisher, another one of those freshmen from Chippewa Falls. She brings it down to that right corner, spins it back behind the net, still has it on her stick, and she'll dump it back behind her. Looking in front, centering pass, maybe trying to bounce it off the back of Johnsrud, couldn't do it, and the puck will sky into the bench, and we'll have a face-off.
Yeah, she tried to deflect it off the back pad, which was a smart idea, as there was nobody in that area to really pick up and go for a rebound or a high opportunity chance.
Sabres bring back on their starting lineup. Starting line. Their 2 leading goal scorers, point getters, are Lidstrom and Zood, 2 freshmen. Cyclones send it through. No icing's call. It was a tip. Back behind the net of Dowd. Some to go get it. Ellie Binsfield, junior from Aquinas, dumps it back up top. Macy Marson sliding over to the right wing. Had her pass deflected. Zoo trying to take it away. Marson keeps it on her stick. Tied up. Sabres trying to clear. Can't just yet. It's back behind the net of Dowd.
Yeah, good pressure here by the Cyclones.
Just getting started here. We're 2 minutes in, 15 minutes ago here, first period between the Cyclones and the Sabres. Here's a chance, a shot just high wide of the outstretched glove of Dowd. Good chance there for Binsfield, and the Sabres will clear. Puck spinning all the way down the ice. Cyclones pick it up and send it around the boards, trying to clear it out. They do just enough for Addison Buskin can get it. The senior will call for offside.
Yeah, really good line change there by the Sabres. I thought they were going to maybe get the puck in the neutral zone and be able to set something up. Good timing. And like you said, the Buskin sisters, both very, very good. 2 upperclassmen that are very productive for the Sabres.
Puck into the neutral zone. Cyclones get it in. It's knocked right back out. Stuck right on the blue line. It's just sitting on its end on the blue line, and now it'll be sent through an offsides call.
So in other words, you don't lose a lot of production when you go from that first line to the second line.
Yeah.
You still have some pretty potent and talented kids. That's what makes this Sabre team really intriguing as we go down the stretch.
Oh, you talked about the Sabres in the future.
Yes.
11 of their 21 are sophomores or freshmen. 1 junior. The other ones are seniors, but they're pretty young.
The formula's there, Aaron. Ooh, that could have been dangerous.
A chance for the Cyclones. A wobbly shot skipping along the ice. It's picked up easily by Dowd. The shot on goal in a save for Dowd, and both teams will change lines here.
Yeah, it's like the line 1, line 2 change for the Sabres.
Yep.
It's like you get the freshman line out, then you get out the experience line after that.
Here's a chance right off the faceoff. Good chance.
Good shot.
Right in front by Reagan Domack, but the save by Dowd.
Yeah, Domack, good awareness. Dowd right there, though, on that left post.
14-10 to go, first period. Face-off won by the Sabres. Now the Cyclones pick it up in the neutral zone. Brooke Borkenhagen, second leading point getter for this Cyclones team this year. Now in the neutral zone, moving forward, and advanced by Sean Domack. Domack sends it back behind the net, picked up by the Sabres, trying to clear is Ashley Sloopy, and now it's over to Lindstrom. And Lindstrom going to speed up herself, dumps it off the boards, trying to get it back to herself in the neutral zone, but Zoo picks it up for her, sends it into the attacking zone, but the Cyclones are there. Not much going for the Sabres so far. Good defense from the Cyclones. They've held them to 0 shots on goal through the first 4-ish minutes. Now moving up, Ashley Sloopy sending into the neutral zone, picked up along the right side. Addison Buskin moving in, working against Johnsrud, and it's wide right of the net. Good defense again by the Cyclones. Now here's a chance for the Cyclones to clear, and they do. Just able to get it back towards mid-ice. It's picked up by the Sabres, trying to clear it, but good defense and a good attack here for Domack along the left side. Really disrupting right now what the Sabres are trying to do. Domack right in front, puck is in the middle, and somehow Dowd is able to save it. There was a great chance for Mallory Long. I don't know how it didn't go through the 5-hole.
Yeah, it looked like she just had a tip opportunity there to put that in, and some way, somehow, Dowd got it through. There's a timeout on the ice here.
Yeah, Sabres aren't happy with what their offense is doing right now. We'll be back in a minute here at the Panther Den on ESPN La Crosse.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer, it's our waste, it's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region.
Back here at the Panther Den, Cyclones with a chance, and a shot just wide to the right. Good attempt that time by Grace Johnsrud. Johnsrud now trying to get back in defense, trying to slow down Allison Zoo. She gets past Zoo, in on Johnsrud, and goal, a pass, and a shot's missed. There's a great chance for Olivia Herr, but she couldn't put it home. Good pass by Zoo, and the Cyclones get away from a jam again here. Still 3-0 shots on goal. Cyclones leading the Sabres. It's 0-0 with 12:10 to go in our first period. Sabres on the year 11-10. Cyclones 4-13 so far. Here's Zoo coming forward. Dumps it off over the left side. Addison Buskin can't keep it on her stick. And now it's into the attacking zone Cyclones. But Sabres get it right back and try to move it forward. They do. Put one on net to Johnsrud, and she'll just cover up.
Yeah, good idea to cover that up, too. Buskin has got a really good wrist shot, and you give her an opportunity there, and that's going to be lights out. Really good opportunity for the Sabres. Like you said, Zoo with the pass to her. Just went off the back end of the blade.
Cyclones win the face-off. Looking to clear, and they're just able to do so. Just good enough from Sophie Belling, rather from Ellie Binsfield. Into the neutral zone, Sabres have it. Trying to create some space, trying to create some offense. They really haven't been able to yet. Moving up, Tessa Elise. Pieces into the corner, left side. Good defense by Haley Korish. Trying to clear it out, they can't. Now here's Binsfield, she's trying to clear. Slowed up by Buskin. And now here come the Cyclones, moving it up. Here on the right side, Samara Collins sends it in. The Holman Jr. Go on the line change here is Gianna Sanchez, the leading point getter for this Cyclones team. She dumps it back, passes a little off. Moving forward now is Chippewa Falls. Fisher sends it through. They'll make a line change. 11 minutes to go, first period. Here's Zoo, a turnover in the attacking zone and right back. And a good defense play by Sean Domack. Domack moving forward along the left. Intercepted. Good defense by Ellie Ash. Cyclones picking in the neutral zone. Rick Borkenhagen slides it to nobody. Cyclones nearly turned it over. They'll take control back behind Grace Johnsrud, but Johnsrud kicked it right to Avery Lindstrom. Lindstrom skating in, lost control of the puck. Now faces up, knocked away. Good job by Borkenhagen to knock it free and slides it into the neutral zone again, forcing the Sabres to reset here. 10:15 to go. 0-0 our score. Sabres and Cyclones girls hockey. Good reach from Reagan Domack. Slowed up another Sabre opportunity. And this is going to be icing here, and with 9:57 to go, we'll get a face-off down on the Sabres end of the offense.
Going back to the last possession, a lot of turnovers by the Cyclones, but here's the thing, the Sabres couldn't capitalize.
Yeah.
And when they got the puck, they didn't reset the offense. They tried to go for the net right away instead of resetting to the point and let the offense kind of cycle.
Cyclones take control out of the face-off, but turn it over right on the blue line. Sabres trying to get something going here. They really haven't. Their one shot on goal was from the blue line. It wasn't much of a shot at all. Here's a chance. Pisher has it. Sends it back up towards the top right wing. It's intercepted. Good defense again by the Cyclones. And Okora sends it forward. Here's a shot, and Dowd stands up and catches the shot in her chest. Good opportunity for Jocelyn Johnson, but she's denied with 9:29 to go.
Yeah, and, you know, really, Dowd's been kind of busy, but not too busy. Only 4 shots, 5 total in this game between the two teams. A lot of good defense on both sides, really, if you kind of watch how the play is going currently.
Here's a shot. Dowd saves it with the left pad. Cyclones get the rebound. Back up top on the right here is Haley Kor. She'll send one in again, deflected by Sydney Seachas for the Cyclones and way wide left into the corner. Sabres come the other way. Here's Lidstrom moving up the right side. Lindstrom's trying to get on the attack here. Her and Zoo are the two back, and Lidstrom goes down. They're going to say good defense. Yeah. Good play by Ellie Hain. Sabres still have it. Here's a shot from a tough angle, maybe deflected off of Johnsrud's pad. Zoo picks it up for Chippewa Falls Menomonie. Cyclones trying to clear. They get some space, and they're able to do so as they send one forward, and the spinning puck will be an icing call.
Again, surprised they didn't get it to the point and reset. You know, let those guys kind of set your offense and confuse the goaltender. And kind of what Coulee Region's trying to do with Dowd, shooting from the point and getting deflections and making her work a little bit. You know, right now, if you kind of watch down there, Johnson's been pretty comfortable so far in this game.
They haven't really forced her to try to do anything, really. The one shot on goal, as I mentioned, was deep from the blue line. It was an easy save for Johnsrud, who is the backup goalie. She's now the start of the rest of the season with Diana Hansen out. Puck tied up along the left board. Cyclone attacking zone comes out to the Sabres. Moving up the left side, here's Addison Buskin. Buskin knocked on along the boards. Good physical play by Reagan Domack. Domack now tied up behind the net along with her teammate with Sean Domack. Domack and Domack get it out for the Cyclones into the neutral zone. McKenna Olsen, West Salem senior, brings it forward from the defense for the Cyclones into the neutral zone. Kicked over to the left side. Borkenhagen's going to try a shot, and it's saved with the stick pad for Dowd. 7:50 to go, 0-0 our score. Girls hockey, Cyclones and Sabres. Cyclones pick it up back behind Johnsrud and net. They'll send it all over on the left side. Clearing it forward again into the neutral zone, picked up by Mallory Long. She's moving forward, had it knocked away by Buskin, and she'll move forward. Rather, Allison Zhu with it now. Along the left boards, trying to speed forward into the corner. Now back center, and more good defense. Oh, they're going to a little delayed. A hook is called. Thought it was going to be clean. They didn't call anything originally, but a little delayed, and we'll have our first penalty of the night, first power play of the night. It's going to the Sabres with 7:20 to go, first period.
Yeah, coming across the bend there, and Zhu did a good job of kind of going towards the boards and making that happen. Really smart play by the freshman, honestly.
So we'll see if the Sabres, this can get them anything going here. Just one shot on goal in the first 10 minutes. It's up top, here's a shot on goal, and Johnsrud catches it into her chest and drops it into her glove. That's a rifle shot from Ashley Sloopy from the top. Another face-off. Puck knocked away into the neutral zone. We're going to get
high stick.
High stick, yeah, I was going to say. I thought it was what the call was.
Yep.
High stick on Sloopy.
Yeah, both these teams really sloppy to start. I think, I was expecting a little bit more of a crisper game from the Sabres at this point.
So the Cyclones knocking it back behind Dowd, and that trying to slow up this power play opportunity for the Sabres. Short-handed right now, but they're maintaining the puck. Ooh, a nice chance by Borkenhagen. No look, tried to deflect it off the back of Dowd. Borkenhagen tying it up back behind the net. Now here come the Sabres, finally getting some offense going on the power play. Zhu moving up the left side. Slows it up, trying to get some sustained offense here. Hasn't been happening tonight. Good Cyclone defense so far. Here's a chance and a shot. Good deflection on defense by Ellie Hain. Got her body in front on the shot that time from Riley Buskin.
Yeah, but again, set from the point, let your offense work, and that's what neither team's really doing totally to this point.
1 minute to go on the power play. Cyclones doing a nice job of just slowing up the Sabres here. Nothing really of any continuity for either side.
Agreed.
Mallory Long sends it back in behind Dowd. Two skaters down to the ice fighting for the puck. 35 seconds left on the power play. Moving forward, here's Addie Buskin. Moving in, looking, good deflection again. That time it's Macy Marson on defense. Now here's Buskin, and she will score! Riley Buskin high in the left. And the Chippewa Falls Menomonie Sabres go in front on a power play goal at 5:46 first period.
Yeah, great shot and a good job moving inside that time by Riley Buskin. And from the point, right, we talked about it that time, doing a good job offensively as a defenseman to attack the goaltender, which you don't see very often, but it's effective in those situations.
So at the 11:14 mark, we finally have a goal. The Sabres had been extremely quiet until that time. And they lead 1-0 here with 5:35 to go in our first period.
Aaron, should I break my rule that the home team, that both teams get goal calls, not just the home team?
Oh, I actually didn't know you did that, actually.
Yeah.
I couldn't have told you that.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask your permission.
Yeah, go for it.
It's my birthday, right?
Yeah, you can do what you want.
Sounds good. To a degree.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't take that literally. Here's a shot for the Cyclones. Good chance by Binsfield, but it didn't get all the way to the net. Too much commotion in front. Sabres trying to clear. They're going to be able to do so here as Olivia Hare will bring it across and now dump it over to the left side, looking for Kiara Daniel. It's deflected away, still loose in the neutral zone. Sabres the only ones there as the Cyclones made a line change. Here's a chance from way outside the blue line, way wide in the left, but it's picked up by Addie Buskin for the Sabres. Trying to send one in, good defense. Borkenhagen knocks away with the stick, trying to get it forward, but it's right into the stick of Zhu. Zhu moving forward. She's still moving in on Johnsrud and just wide right. Deked a couple of Cyclones defenders, had a chance, but couldn't capitalize. Here's a puck, loose out in front. Good defense by the Cyclones again. Borkenhagen got her stick in the way. She'll slow up, move it forward, dumps it off for Reagan Domack. Domack now sends it in, picked up by Addison Buskin. Now here's Riley Buskin, the goal scorer, up along the left. Shoots towards the middle of the ice. Here she goes again on Johnsrud, but this time Johnsrud is up to the test. Sticking right in front, and it's covered up.
Yeah, great save by Johnsrud. The one thing I'll say, though, you got to get that so the rebound doesn't pop out in that situation. Close in on it, maintain possession of the puck, because you got a couple of Sabres kind of floating around. They can pick up the loose garbage and put it back into the net. Quick shout out. I found out today that the Godfather himself, Mark Thorne, is watching us right now. So I wanted to say hello, Mark.
Hello, Coach Thorne.
The Godfather.
Very successful time coaching for this team.
Men's and women's hockey.
Yep. 3:45 to go, first period. Chippewa Falls, Menomonie, McDonald Central leading the Coulee region. Pick a high school, it's part of the Coulee region Cyclones in this area. They have it in the attacking zone, and now we'll have a hook. And I think it's on the Sabres.
And you bring up a good point there, Aaron. You know, a lot of these schools with the numbers have to use co-ops in order to maintain a roster. I mean, a lot of the schools, I mean, look at Bay Point. I mean, you basically have all of the Green Bay schools in one team, and they are really good if you've ever watched them.
Holman, West Salem, Bangor, GET, Onalaska, Aquinas, Logan, all part of this Coulee region team. McDonald Central has one player, Olivia Herr, on this team between Chippewa Falls and Menomonie. Pretty even split between the Menomonie and Chi High. Here's a breakaway. Addie Buskin moving in. One-on-one with Johnsrud, and again a save. They've started attacking her a little more here, and Grace has been up to the challenge so far. 1-0 Sabres lead. 3 minutes to go, first period. Would have been a shorthanded chance for the Sabres as the Cyclones are looking to get back in a power play opportunity. That's how the Sabres were able to score.
Johnsrud has played pretty well. She's had some really great saves on some one-on-one attempts.
Here's a chance, and just sliding in was McKenna Olsen. Her shot didn't challenge Dowd too much as she catches it with the glove. Face-off coming, 2:42 to go, 1:08 on the power play.
Yeah, Dowd not too bad on the season overall if you look at her numbers, about a 90% save percentage. She's faced 540 shots on the year, Aaron. That's a lot of shots, so she's pretty battle-tested back there.
Cyclones win the face-off, looking to do something with it, but Buskin takes it away. Addison moving forward. She'll slow up, and now she will have it knocked away. She'll send it in behind the net. Cyclones are there to pick it up. Reagan Domack waiting for some offensive setup. Her pass taken away right in the middle of the ice. Buskin missed it high in the net. Ill-advised pass that time from Domack. Buskin was just waiting there for it. Puck tied up in that left corner. Cyclones trying to get something going. They got 30 seconds left in their power play now. Puck still tied up along the net. Buskin comes away with it. Buskin looking, centering a pass. Now here's a chance, a shot. It's off the shin that time of Sean Domack. Chance for Sloopy that time. Tied up again. Now the Cyclones come away with it. 10 seconds to go. Maybe one last effort on the power play here. Reagan Domack moving forward, knocked away into the neutral zone, and they're going to come up empty on the power play. Cyclones now even strength here. Borkenhagen knocked it away, goes back into the defensive zone to come around and grab it back behind the net. 1:20 to go, first period. 1-0 Chippewa Falls Menomonie leads. And our game of the week, high school girls hockey here. Moving forward, Reagan Domack in the neutral zone, had it knocked away off her skate. Chippewa Falls sends it back in. Cyclones trying to get something going here. Same amount of shots on goal here, 6-6. It hasn't been a very offensive period at all.
Pretty sloppy period overall, I think you would agree, Aaron.
Yeah. Puck still loose around, and the Cyclones will send it through, and icing is called.
Oh, the Sabres will get an opportunity on the Cyclone end of the ice here, see if we can get something before the end of the first period, but both of these teams overall, I don't know, kind of sluggish. I don't know if it's because they both had games earlier in the week and then having to travel. for at least for Chippewa Falls. I mean, that can do it.
40 seconds left. Face-off won by the Sabres. Good pass and a chance. Shot wasn't able to get off that time by Pisher. And the Cyclones come away with it up the right side. Jocelyn Johnson fighting with Sloopy, trying to move it forward. Sabres trying to clear, they do. First one back there is the Cyclones, Paige Downing, and Downing gets it back in front for the Cyclones. Puck tied up right at mid-ice. Scoots through, again, not really any sustained passing right now. And we got a whistle, and it's going to be offsides with 10.8 to go on the clock. 1-0 Sabres leading the Cyclones.
Yeah, you have to commend, though, the Cyclones defense. I think they've done a pretty good job in not letting the Sabres maintain any offensive pressure. Really a lot of one and out, and back to the neutral zone to really kind of collect themselves a little bit.
5 seconds to go. Cyclones just trying to hold it. And it'll be tied up along the boards, and that'll be it. 1-0 after the first period of play. Chippewa Falls, Menomonie, McDonald Central leading the Coulee region. Union State Bank, that's where customers and community comes first. And Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, place to meet your family and friends before and after the game in downtown West Salem, just a few blocks from here at the Panther Den. They have made from scratch daily lunch specials. Find them on Facebook. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. We will take a break. When we come back, we will have Scotty detail the first period for us on ESPN La Crosse 105.5, streaming live on YouTube.
Are you ready for it? With Old Man Winter here, Bobcat of the Coulee region has you set. And Bobcat of the Coulee region has the equipment you need to get it done. Bobcat is stocked up for all of your snow removal needs. Whether it's a new machine or attachment, nobody does it like Bobcat. Stop at Bobcat of the Coulee region, Dresbach, or bobcatofthecouleeregion.com.
Bobcat of the Coulee region.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Hey, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet. With 2025 here, there's a lot of New Year's resolutions, but for North Country, we only have one: to keep making great food for all of you. That starts with an endless and expansive salad bar with all the fixings you can dream of, including rotating cold pasta dishes. It doesn't end there, though. Our endless steak, burgers, grilled chicken, and boneless pork chops are also a great way to get your protein. Come down to North Country Steak Buffet for your 2025 cravings. North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
Don't let banking be stressful. Union State Bank is a family-owned bank at the forefront of technology. Our mobile app lets you manage your finances on your time. Deposit a check, pay bills, manage your debit card, transfer funds, and receive real-time alerts. We bring banking to the palm of your hand so you can easily track your account wherever life takes you. At one of our locations or on the go, Union State Bank puts you first.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, spring might be a long way off, but it's never too early at Ace of Holman. In fact, right now, the perfect time to beat the spring rush on all of your small engine tune-ups, chainsaws, blowers, and of course, your lawnmower. Get them in now before those longer waits in March and April. And for the rest of winter, any snowblower repairs you need, Sean and the guys absolutely will take care of you. Make sure you get it done early this year over at Ace of Holman on Holman Drive.
With DriveUltra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong. 1-0. Sabres leading the Cyclones at the first intermission. Scotty, it's a pretty sloppy first period.
Yeah, it was a lot of kind of touch and go, I think, by both teams. And honestly, I expected more from Chippewa Falls Menomonie. I thought they'd come out a little bit stronger in this game. I know that their head coach wasn't pleased with their performance. That's why there was an early timeout. However, the Cyclones are playing some pretty good defense, and you got to give them credit. And again, you look at the situation here tonight with a different goaltender, and Grace Johnson's played very well. She has had a couple 2-3 one-on-one opportunities she shut down against the Sabres. This game could be 3-0 right now if you think about the opportunities they've had, but again, that's a credit to the goaltending, credit to the defense. And, you know, for the Sabres, I mean, they're just really, they're trying to be too cute. I think we're, you know, set up your offense, get deflections, get some garbage out in front, you know, put it away. And for the Cyclones, you just got to get some more pressure. I think when they get down into the zone, it's a lot of one and done. They don't really maintain a lot of things, a lot of dump and go. You know, against a team like this, you really have to put them on their heels and make them work. And right now, you know, even though it's 1-0, it's kind of a big 1-0, I think, in that aspect if you look at the talent of these two teams. So, you know, really, if I'm the Cyclones, you got to start fast. You know, we talked about that the last hockey game that we did, and look what happened in that one. You know, you come back from behind and win the game. Same thing could happen here tonight with the Cyclones. Start fast. Get one early, build some momentum, get some confidence underneath you, and see where it goes from there.
Could you say the sloppy play from the Sabres and not really being able to get anything going offensively and just being discombobulated? Well, it's maybe their fault for being sloppy. The Cyclones' defense maybe has a play in that too.
Absolutely. I think they're doing a good job of shutting down some of these scorers and really keying in on, you know, like Coach Olson said in the Kevin Carlson Agency Coaches Show, you got to shut down one of the scorers, right? You can't shut them all down, but you shot one down. That eliminates one threat, and then you kind of want to see if the other people can pick it up. And right now, the Sabres really not picking it up, and you know the Cyclones defense has done a good job of, you know, really slowing them down.
Yep, they frustrated the Sabres early. That's why the early timeout that we mentioned, and if you could hear the frustration with the Sabres coach. We'll say that from where we are at that point. Didn't really mince any words. We'll take a break. We'll be back as we continue the first intermission. It's 1-0 Chippewa Falls Menomonie leading the Coulee Region Cyclones on ESPN La Crosse.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in three things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. With interest rates at their highest in over a decade, the housing market has become a lot more complex. Yet, homeowners are still selling their homes for the highest prices we've ever seen. If you're looking to sell or buy, give me a call or visit onalaskarealty.com. I'd be happy to explain the positives and negatives of the market and if it's the right time for you.
Visit onalaskarealty.com.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
G&T Heating and Air Conditioning customers have a way with words.
Jeff and I decided to build our own house, and it was really important for us to choose subcontractors that were trustworthy and reliable and work with our schedule to get the job done in a timely manner.
We went with G&T because they're a local family-owned business. They have a great reputation, and we knew they'd get the job done.
Whenever I get asked who I would recommend for an HVAC specialist, hands down, I always recommend G&T.
3 things that come to my mind with G&T is they have quality work, great communication, and reasonable prices.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Will your furnace make it through another heating season? Now's the time to upgrade to an Armstrong air system from Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. All right, Scotty, the Cyclones, I'd ask what they need to do in order to get a goal here, outscore the Sabres in the second period, but not really too much to be upset about from the Cyclones in that first period.
No, not really, and I think if you kind of look at it from that perspective, you just got to maintain what you're doing right now, because I think overall they're not playing a bad game whatsoever. So, they just have to keep rolling here and do what they're doing, and see what they can do to maintain what they're working with at this time. But the defense has been solid, and you got to give them credit there, because it just seems like they are continuing to do a good job of not making mistakes to put them in a deficit. Even though they're down 1-0, it could be more than that right now, and it's not that way.
All right, West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy, the prescription center pharmacy located in the same building now on Highway 16. Compounding pharmacy able to create medication specifically for you, your family, and your pets. Call 608-788-4500. We'll take a break, and the second period is up next on ESPN La Crosse.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver, or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region.
Hi, it's James from Food Dudes in Holman, back again. Everybody seems to have a weekly special, but here at Food Dudes, we sort of go next level. We've ran over 90 weekly specials and haven't duplicated one yet. From the Big Country Breakfast Sand, to the Gambino Panino, to the very popular Sweet Mother of Garlic Parm. So when you stop at Food Dudes, try our weekly special, which likely means something you've never tried before and definitely something you'll absolutely love.
Food Dudes, Holman, fresh food fast.
Man, it is really coming down out there. You might want to slow down.
Hey, this is a four-wheel drive. It can handle this downpour.
I told you to slow down.
Honey, are you okay?
I'm fine, but our vehicle sure is a mess.
No matter how it happens, for expert repair of your vehicle, there's just one place to go. Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem. Derek will deal with your insurance company, making repairing your vehicle simple, easy, and hassle-free. When this happens, the place to take your vehicle for expert body repair is Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem.
Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor is proud to be an official game day sponsor of Coulee Region Sports. Every Friday, present your student ID and get $2 off every single item on our menu. Turn our $3 Kid Scoop into a $1 Kid Scoop when you present your student ID. Celebrate the football season with us at Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor, and let's start a tradition where the fun never stops.
Welcome back into the Panther Den here as we get ready for the second period. Sabres leading the Cyclones 1-0 here. Both teams with 6 shots on goal in the first period. That seems low. It was. Both offenses really struggled to get anything going here. Sabres on the attack right away. Addie Buskin bringing her along that left corner. Dumps it back behind the net. Looking for her teammate, Evelyn Pisher. Pisher sends it around toward the center, deflected away, puck loose through the neutral zone into the Cyclone attacking zone. 4 skaters hustling after it, and it's going to be icing.
Yeah, good setup for the Sabres. They just couldn't really maintain any offensive pressure. And again, that's a credit to the Cyclone defense knocking that away. Because again, it looked like Buskin had a really good opportunity in front of the net. I don't know if she was trying to go backhand or what she was doing, but couldn't get it off the blade.
Face-off won by the Cyclones. They're looking to clear it out. Oh, sideways off the stick of Borkenhagen, but they will clear it and try to go on the attacking end. Good passing here. They try to send one through for Borkenhagen. It's deflected and taken away that time by Stupi. Zoo sends one in for the Sabres back behind Johnsrud. Johnsrud is in for Diana Hansen the rest of the season. She's out for the year. Johnsrud, the backup, in there now, allowing just the 1 goal in the first period. Moving the other way for the Cyclones. Reagan Domack up along the left, trying to turn the corner. All the way back behind the goal, takes it herself, dumps it back, but it's intercepted by Zoo. Zoo now on the move along the left. She's kind of by herself for the Sabres. To 1-on-3, she'll send one in on Johnsrud. It's deflected, back out to her teammates, and she'll clear. Into the neutral zone. Sabres now coming forward. Ellie Ash had it knocked away. Good poke that time by the Cyclones' Caprino. As Caprino goes down sliding.
Yeah,
that's Sishots.
It just seems like the communication with the passing is just not quite what I kind of saw coming into this game for the Sabres. It's almost like they're just a step behind each other right now. And I don't know if you noticed, but they mixed up some of the lines a little bit to shake it up to see if they can get some offensive firepower.
Buskin wins the face-off for the Sabres. In their defensive zone, they're trying to clear it out. Cyclones can't keep it in. Dumping it back in, Haley Korish. Sabres, though, get it right back as Buskin moves forward. Puck loose. A couple skaters down to the ice, and Buskin moves forward. Dumps it in back behind the net of Johnsrud. Fisher gets there first for the Sabres. Trying a centering pass for Buskin. Good deflection by Korish. And Korish clears. The Cyclones move it forward. And we're going to get icing here.
Yeah, again, just another sloppy possession. They just can't seem to find the open skater. And it's almost like they're just pressing right now.
Well, right now the Cyclones have kept Avery Lindstrom down pretty quietly. Haven't really said her name all of too much. She's kind of hanging out on the bench right now. Allison Zhu said her name a few times. They've been able to get Zhu some chances, but hasn't been able to capitalize yet. 14:40 to go, second period, 1-0. Chippewa Falls Menomonie leading the Coulee region as we get another icing call. Really, the best chances so far for the Sabres have been the Buskins.
Yeah, and
Addie and Riley.
They kind of showed up, in the game that I watched against Western Wisconsin. Both of them played really well, and they play well together, too. That's the other thing that I noticed. Good chemistry, obviously sisters. That kind of helps a little bit.
Well, you have like the unlimited lifetime practice buddy as a shot by Zoo, backhanded, saved by Johnsrud, and she'll cover up.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity right there. Johnsrud, though, good job hugging that left post. Getting the glove down, that's what you got to do, is cover that up.
Car accidents happen. Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem knows you want to fix fast and right. They do with insurance. Get your car back on time. Adrenaline Auto Body, 481 West Avenue North in West Salem. 14:20 to go, second period, and we got a slash trip.
Yeah, the Sabres will go on a power play here.
14:21 to go, second period. The Sabres' only goal came on the power play in the first period. Riley Buskin was the one who scored. Unassisted in that first period. Not many times you get a breakaway on a power play, but that's what happened. Over on the right side, Stupi sends one in, deflection over the top of the net.
That's what you want to do, though.
Lises has it over on the right side, back behind the net. Annie Buskin looking. She'll keep it herself over in the right corner. Still scooting in. She has the puck for a while now, dumps it back. Now back to Buskin in the corner. Skating back up top again, lost control of the puck, and it's sent away. Good job by Gianna Sanchez. Haven't said her name too much, the Onalaska senior, the leading point getter for the Cyclones. She's been relatively quiet so far tonight.
Very quiet.
Sabres coming back the other way. Here's a chance right out in front. Good deflection. Getting their body in front. McKenna Olsen deflecting the shot away from Tessa Lises. Now moving in. Addie Buskin working on Johnsrud. Backhand shot saved. And the rebound is good. Goal for the Sabres on the power play. They're 2 for 2 tonight.
Yeah, that was a great garbage pickup for the Sabres on the power play, so they convert. Only 16% on the season coming into this one, Aaron. See if we can pick it up. It was a rebound right out in front. Good passing, cycle the puck through. Buskin doing a good job getting inside. I want to say...
Is it Zoo maybe?
Yep, Zoo on the backhand gets it.
We'll hear the official announcement here in just a few seconds. There's a lot of bodies in front, though. Couldn't exactly tell, but I think it was Zoo from Buskin is what it'll be. Yep. It is Zoo. And Addie Buskin will get the assist as that's why we have the replay system, right?
Yeah.
Allows us to get it right.
Yeah, Allison Zoo, you know, she wants to live in your world, but she plays in ours.
Wait, our worlds are different?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Here's another chance for the Sabres. Buskin moving forward, couldn't collect it enough to get a shot. Try to wrap around. Puck loose out in front, still loose, being knocked around. Buskin kicking with the skate. Sabres come away with it. Dump back into that left corner. Moving forward, chance out in front, backhand. Puck just loose right out in front. Johnsrud knocks it away. Puck just kind of hanging around on sticks. Not really anywhere to go. Now here's another chance. Pisher out in front and a save by Johnsrud.
Tell you what, you know, Johnsrud was out of, kind of out of position on that attempt by Buskin coming around with the backhand. She got lucky getting around with that left pad to knock that away. It would have been 3-0 in favor of the Sabres, but a good job reacting to that by Grace Johnsrud.
12:05 to go, second period. It's 2-0 Sabres leading the Cyclones. Both their goals are on the power play. One in the first, one in the second here. Zoo, backhanded pass, looking out in front for Daniel, and she couldn't get a shot off. Lisa's trying to get it back in. Puck deflected, nice job by Ellie Ash. And the Cyclones look to clear, they can't. Lisa sends it back in, and now the Cyclones will clear all the way down the ice. It's going to be icing here with 11:36 to go, second period.
We haven't seen a lot of Avery Lindstrom in this period. I don't know if you've noticed that, so I don't know if something happened on the ice or maybe
I can see her. She's right down here to my right.
Maybe the coaches were not happy with the effort. don't want to speculate, but haven't seen a lot of the leading scorer for the Sabres.
Well, as we talked about, Sabres coaching staff wasn't very happy with their first period of play, so maybe some changes to try to get something going. Maybe that's part of it. We'll see if she returns to ice at some point. Cyclones have it. Borkenhagen over on the right. One-on-one chance on the defense. Borkenhagen slowing up, doesn't get a shot off, and will try to get some offense going the old-fashioned way. Borkenhagen still has it on her stick. Moving in, centering pass and a chance. That time it was a tough chance, but Domak can't get one on net. Here's Korish. She'll send one back in. And be deflected away by Dowd. Gonna count as a shot on goal for the Cyclones. Their first here of the period with 10:50 to go. Cyclones caught in the middle of a line change. Here's moving forward, Sloopy looking. Now she's tied up. Dumps it back to nobody except for the Cyclones. Mallory Long trying to clear it. Cannot. Good job by Olivia Herr to keep it in. Now the Cyclones will get a chance to clear. Arnapanius gets it into the attacking zone, but just Sabres are back there. Riley Buskin looking. Sabres had a couple of skaters out behind the back line for the Cyclones, but couldn't find them. We'll say the pressure of the Cyclones was able to disrupt that. Domak keeping it in. Here's a shot by Domak, deflected just barely by Dowd off to the right. Into the neutral zone now. Now sent back in. Now here come the Sabres, trying to get something going from one side to the other. Not really anything successful there. Buck just hanging around in the neutral zone. Sabres trying to clear, and offsides is called.
Yeah, Buskin just a little bit over the line there. And like you said, you know, both these teams just really struggling to maintain any real possession time. And with the Sabres, they're not finding some of the open looks that they have in the neutral zone.
Cyclones win the face-off.
Nice play.
Zoo takes away a pass, though, and keeps it in the Sabre attacking zone. Zoo scored the goal here in the second period for the Sabres. They lead 2-0, 9.5 to go second period. Zoo comes away with it, back behind, tries a shot right in front of the net. Maybe Johnsrud got a piece of it or was just too far wide right.
I think she tried to pass it, actually. Cross crease, it was missed.
Here's a shot from high on the left, wide right. Not on goal. Picked up again by the Sabres. Taylor Geisler keeps it in. Puck scoots loose right in front of Johnsrud. It's collected that time by Macy Marson, and she'll look to clear and does. Now here's knocked away. A chance for Ellie Ash on the attack, down in the left corner. Ash moving forward, dumps it back. It's picked up by Binsfield. Back up front, Downing. Over on the left, tied up along the boards, right in front of the Cyclone bench. Here's a chance. Seashaws with a shot, and it's saved with the left pad of Dowd. Sent over to a Sabre teammate. Cyclones calling a half line change here. Coming out of it is Gianna Sanchez, and she has it across the blue line. Here's a chance out in front. No one there in the center of the ice, though, for the Cyclones. Can't capitalize. Now here come the Sabres. Speeding up along the right boards. Olivia Herr sends it around, high and left. Cyclones look to clear. Now they try to move. Brooke Borkenhagen trying to find Reagan Domak, but they weren't on the same page. Now here's a chance again. Olivia Herr moving up the right. She'll take a shot. This time more on target. Saved easily by Johnsrud.
It was a good pass that time by the Sabres. Finally found somebody open. They've had a lot of that going on here in these first two periods. And Herr, you know, good shot, keeping possession down this way. And right now, really, this period has belonged to the Sabres. They played a little bit better, I'd say, offensively. So far, more opportunities. Cyclones need to maintain some offensive pressure.
Just 2 shots on goal so far for the Cyclones this period. They haven't been too challenging. Now here they come again. Passes just aren't sticking on the sticks. A lot of loose pucks coming off those sticks. Maybe they will collect very well. Here's a good chance. Right out in front. Shot from long is deflected. Good defense coming back in from behind by Pischer. Now here come the Sabres through the neutral zone. Buskin trying to turn the corner. Good cut off by Hannah Korish and allows the Cyclones to pick it back up. Here comes Long along the left board, sends it down and around. Back behind the net of Dowd. It's picked up nicely by Jocelyn Johnson. The Holman Jr. tied up along the right corner. Sabres come away with it. And now on the move, and we will have a whistle. I didn't see the
Slash.
signal. So it's going to be penalties on Sloopies. So the Cyclones have a power play opportunity here.
Yeah, I didn't see it from our vantage point. It must have happened back in this back corner over there.
Cyclones with a chance. They're 0 for 1 so far tonight. Puck loose out in front of the net of Dowd. It's picked up by the Sabres, and they'll saucer one into the neutral zone. Macy Marson over on the near side for Korish. Haley Korish's pass knocked away by Zoo.
Oh, look out
Zoo
here.
Takes it. Shorthanded chance right in front. Backhand shot saved by Johnsrud. All those shorthanded ones are tough. Goalies aren't expecting to have to make a save, but Johnsrud able to do so. Cyclones back in the attack now. Domek sends one back behind the net. Now the Sabres will clear it out again, all the way back down the ice. 1:15 left to go on the power play. 6:15 left in the period. 2-0 Sabres leading the Cyclones.
Yeah, again, not a lot of sustained pressure by the Cyclones and opportunities for the Sabres coming off of it.
Slow materializing here. Cyclones trying to get their offense set up. And it doesn't work as Zoo takes it away. Sue loses her stick, picks it back up, allows the Cyclones to reset again. Here comes McKenna Olsen up along the right side. Speeding forward past mid-ice, now into the attacking zone. Olsen will try a shot off of the top of the glove of Dowd over the top off the glass. Picked up by the Cyclones, tied up in the corner, taken away by the Cyclones. 30 seconds left on the power play. Cyclones get it back up top for McKenna Olsen. Faces up on the point, tries a shot, and she scores! Just enough commotion out in front, and McKenna Olsen scores from the blue line, and it's 2-1 Sabres as the Cyclones able to capitalize on the power play.
Yeah, it looked like it was just a simple deflection right out in front on the goal there for the Cyclones. Let's see what happened here on that shot. It looked like we just got the tail end, but good again from the point of attack. And again, that's why I stress it so much, is it's just a confusing thing for the goaltender to sustain that pressure. And when you have someone up there to clean up the garbage, it makes a big difference.
See if they give credit to Borkenhagen on the tip or if it was Olsen. Sabres in the attacking zone, though, with 5:10 to go. It's 2-1. All 3 goals coming on the power play so far tonight.
Kind of love these peaceful nights and playful days, Aaron.
Yeah, you don't have a day job right this week, right?
No.
Birthday week off
That's
for you.
right.
Puck out in front, a chance for the Sabres. Good defense by a couple of Cyclones to get their sticks in the way, and we have a goal. It was deflected out in front. The Sabres able to get their sticks in there quicker than the Cyclones, and the Sabres with a quick answer back, and Addie Buskin with the goal.
Yeah, Buskin just going around and just being disruptive and going back on that to see what we can see. Shot on net right there, and a good job coming inside. Great shot follow-up by Pinscher, and then it looks like Buskin will get credit for that on the back end, just leaking in.
She just dove forward to try to get her stick there first, and it worked, and it's 3-1 Sabres, 4:45 to go.
It's a quick answer if I've ever seen one, that's for sure. It's because she's worth it, Aaron.
So they're going to give the goal for the Cyclones to Borkenhagen. They're going to chase. She deflected it off of Olsen's shot. So Olsen and Long get assists.
Oh, you called it. You thought Borkenhagen was going to be the one to get credit.
So they're going to give Buskin her second goal of the period, and it is unassisted.
I'm surprised that it's unassisted because there was a couple rebounds in front on that.
3:40 to go, 3-1 Sabres lead. They have it in the defensive zone, trying to clear it out. Cyclones able to keep it in Long, and we'll have a penalty here. Is it on the Cyclones? Looks like it will be. It is going to be on Jocelyn Johnson. So another power play opportunity here for one of these teams. 3:35 to go, 2-minute power play for the Sabres.
Yeah, if I was scoring that goal, I would have given Evelyn Pincher an assist.
Yeah,
that's
what I thought too.
I don't know why she didn't get one.
Cyclones do win the face-off, and we're able to clear it right away to begin the power play. Borkenhagen speeding back, trying to get the first one to it. Sabres do get their first. Now they're on the attack here. Bad pass off the stick of Buskin, and the Cyclones able to clear again. Stoopy through the neutral zone, picked up by Addie Buskin. She moves along the right boards. Trying to get down to that corner. She does, spinning out in front of Johnsrud, back behind the net. Buskin dribbling that puck around. She finds herself in the center. Good deflection that time. Believes Ellie Hain got her stick in the way. Puck deflects right over the top of the crossbar. Right back to the Sabres. Here's Stoopy on the right. Just missed it off the left from the wing. Sabres maintain possession. Now the Cyclones able to knock it away. Good defense. Jenna Sanchez got a little body bump and knocked the Sabres off the puck. 1 minute to go on the power play. 2:30 to go in the second period. 3-1 Sabres lead. They just got a power play answer off the Cyclones. They went even strength with Buskin. Here's knocked away. Here's a chance. Reagan Domack in on Dowd and able to get her stick in. There was Riley Buskin. No shot for Domack.
Heck of a defensive play by Buskin there.
Here comes Addie Buskin up the right side. Good shield off by McKenna Olsen. Tying up Buskin back down behind the net of Johnsrud. 2 minutes to go, 27 seconds left on the power play. Dumps it back, and way to get a stick in there that time. There's Sanchez again, and we're going to have another.
I was going to say it might be on the
penalty.
Cyclones here again.
It's on McKenna Olsen.
Yeah. It looked like she tied up both the Buskin sisters back there. So 2-minute advantage for 20 seconds.
Not where the Cyclones want to be here.
Yeah, because honestly, the Sabres have done a really good job in this period of sustaining some pressure up front. And you can start to see Johnsrud getting a little frantic back there.
Face-off tied up and eventually taken by the Sabres here. Sabres get it back in the defensive zone after a Cyclone clear. 1:40 to go. 5 seconds left on the 5-on-3. And now it's just a one-woman advantage here for the Sabres. Back up top, Buskin over to Stoopy on the right. She'll try a shot, too high on the net. Off the glass and back all the way to the blue line. Picked up by Riley Buskin. Back over to the left side, Kiara Daniel. Daniel in the left corner. Dumps it back off right behind her. Wilson Zhu out in front, centering pass, saved by Johnsrud, covered up by Johnsrud on the attempt by Lisis.
Great shot by Riley Buskin from the point. Rebound was almost tipped in over the glove. And again, just keeping the goaltender uncomfortable.
Coming away with it Off the face-off is the Sabres' Daniel. She dumps it back out top. Ellie Ash over to the right side, and Riley Buskin puts it home from the right wing. And another power play goal for the Sabres with 46 seconds left in the second period. They lead 4-1.
Yeah, again, shot from the point. You keep loading those up, and eventually something's going to leak through. And that was a good shot by Buskin. Good rotation on the power play. Sets it up rear on the back end here. Good passing right there. And a great shot by Buskin. No deflection. That will be a goal for Riley.
2 goals for Riley, 2 goals for Addie Buskin here so far for the Sabres. Sabres with another chance here, moving up the right. A shot just able to be saved by Johnsrud. Maybe got her skate on at that time. Just able to kick her right leg out far enough. She was sliding over towards the right side of the net. Cyclones maybe with a chance right before the end of the period. 15 seconds to go. Moving forward is Chaisaz. Sabres send one back in. Just kicked away with the pad by Johnsrud, and that will be the end of the period. So the Sabres capitalizing big time on the power play here tonight. 3 power play goals has them a 3-goal lead. 4-1 at the end of 2 periods. Your one-stop shop for award-winning burgers and ice cream selection of 24 flavors is Crossroads Bar and Grill in Onalaska, 426 2nd Avenue South, Crossroads Bar and Grill. We'll get to the second period details when we return on ESPN La Crosse 105.5 and streaming live on YouTube.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver, or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
Hey, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet. With 2025 here, there's a lot of New Year's resolutions, but for North Country, we only have one: to keep making great food for all of you. That starts with an endless and expansive salad bar with all the fixings you can dream of, including rotating cold pasta dishes. It doesn't end there, though. Our endless steak, burgers, grilled chicken, and boneless pork chops are also a great way to get your protein. Come down to North Country Steak Buffet for your 2025 cravings. North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. With interest rates at their highest in over a decade, the housing market has become a lot more complex. Yet, homeowners are still selling their homes for the highest prices we've ever seen. If you're looking to sell or buy, give me a call or visit onalaskarealty.com. I'd be happy to explain the positives and negatives of the market and if it's the right time for you.
Visit onalaskarealty.com.
Don't let banking be stressful. Union State Bank is a family-owned bank at the forefront of technology. Our mobile app lets you manage your finances on your time. Deposit a check, pay bills, manage your debit card, transfer funds, and receive real-time alerts. We bring banking to the palm of your hand so you can easily track your account wherever life takes you. At one of our locations or on the go, Union State Bank puts you first.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Are you ready for it? With Old Man Winter here, Bobcat of the Coulee region has you set. And Bobcat of the Coulee region has the equipment you need to get it done. Bobcat is stocked up for all of your snow removal needs. Whether it's a new machine or attachment, nobody does it like Bobcat. Stop at Bobcat of the Coulee region, Dresbach, or bobcatofthecouleeregion.com.
Bobcat of the Coulee region.
Well, spring might be a long way off, but it's never too early at Ace of Holman. In fact, right now, the perfect time to beat the spring rush on all of your small engine tune-ups, chainsaws, blowers, and of course, your lawnmower. Get them in now before those longer waits in March and April. And for the rest of winter, any snowblower repairs you need, Sean and the guys absolutely will take care of you. Make sure you get it done early this year over at Ace of Holman on Holman Drive.
Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Chris Riggles with RE/MAX in Onalaska would love to talk with you. Contact Chris with RE/MAX in Onalaska. The North Country Steak Buffet has hot steaks and burgers right off the grill, pork chops, chicken, and their salad bars, largest in La Crosse.
Yes.
North Country Steak Buffet. 4-1 our score. The Cyclones got it within 2-1 thanks to a power play goal, but the Sabres with a really nice, quick answer.
Yeah, and again, disrupting the goaltender and making them uncomfortable is very critical in success, and I thought the Sabres did a really good job of doing that in the second period. A lot of pressure in front of the net, and I tell you, Addison Buskin has had a very good second period, and it's really between her and Allison Zhu for player of the game right now, if you were to look at it, because both those two have played very well. And again, a little shakeup on the lines because I didn't see Avery Lindstrom. I didn't see a couple people that we saw in the first period. So again, there was a little bit of tension on the bench underneath us, and maybe that, you want to look at it. Ryan Culp decided to make some changes with his lines, and they've played a lot better since that's happened. So, sometimes it's all it takes is just a shake-up, and right now the Sabres now have a commanding 3-goal lead, and you'd have to think with the Cyclones, the way they've played offensively, that's a big mountain for them to climb here.
Yeah, not a lot of time left to get those 3 goals back either, so we'll see if they can do so. Check out the large selection of grills and lawnmowers at Asa Holman. Stop in, pick one out, and Asa Holman will assemble and deliver straight to your front door. Asa Holman, Holman Drive. And Hilltopper Refuse, been serving the Coulee region since 1983. Hilltopper Refuse, a proud sponsor of high school sports. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Third period is on the way on ESPN La Crosse.
Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor is proud to be an official game day sponsor of Coulee Region Sports. Every Friday, present your student ID and get $2 off every single item on our menu. Turn our $3 Kid Scoop into a $1 Kid Scoop when you present your student ID. Celebrate the football season with us at Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor, and let's start a tradition where the fun never stops.
Man, it is really coming down out there. You might want to slow down.
Hey, this is a 4-wheel drive. It can handle this downpour.
I told you to slow down.
Honey, are you okay?
I'm fine, but our vehicle sure is a mess.
No matter how it happens, for expert repair of your vehicle, there's just one place to go. Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem. Derek will deal with your insurance company, making repairing your vehicle simple, easy, and hassle-free. When this happens, the place to take your vehicle for expert body repair is Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
G&T Heating and Air Conditioning customers have a way with words.
Jeff and I decided to build our own house, and it was really important for us to choose subcontractors that were trustworthy and reliable and work with our schedule to get the job done in a timely manner.
We went with G&T because they're a local family-owned business. They have a great reputation, and we knew they'd get the job done.
Whenever I get asked who I would recommend for an HVAC specialist, hands down, I always recommend G&T.
3 things that come to my mind with G&T is they have quality work, great communication, and reasonable prices.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region.
If you want to run a business, talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance. Noble specializes in business insurance, but can help you with home and auto. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street in Onalaska. And the absolute best comfort food imaginable, grilled cheese melts, fresh burger, signature chicken sandwiches, Food Dudes, fresh food fast. All right, Scotty, if the Cyclones can't win this game here tonight, what can they do here in the third period in order to kind of make it that moral win that maybe Coach Olson was talking about with us in the Kevin Carlson Agency Coaches Show?
Again, they got to start fast. They got to find something. I mean, they're not sustaining a lot of pressure. It's been really sloppy. And honestly, they're just not at the same skill level as the Sabres. I mean, you can see it on the ice. It's a pretty big gap. And, you hate to say that, but it's the truth. And, they have to get something going. Utilize your players at the point to create some more turnovers and some more disruption in front of the net. I mean, they do a good job of deflecting pucks. That's the one thing I can see that they're very well skilled at. However, the one thing the Sabres are doing is they're not giving them second chances. They're getting the puck out into the neutral zone and trying to set up their own offense. And I don't know. It's going to be a tough task, I think, for them to get back into this. Obviously, it's a big mountain to climb, a 3-goal lead here.
Bubbler, an antioxidant sparkling water that boosts, energizes, and restores balance.
My birthday present from
Jeff.
Jeff.
You got a couple. What are the flavors you got over there?
Let's see. I got the Tropical Dreamer, and Berta's not her favorite, but I like this one, the Triple Berry Breezer.
Sounds delicious to me.
Yes.
Go get some Bubbler. Take a break. Third period is up next on ESPN La Crosse.
Hi, it's James from Food Dudes and Holman, back again. Everybody seems to have a weekly special, but here at Food Dudes, we sort of go next level. We've ran over 90 weekly specials and haven't duplicated one yet. From the Big Country Breakfast Sand, to the Gambino Panino, to the very popular Sweet Mother of Garlic Parm. So when you stop at Food Dudes, try our weekly special, which likely means something you've never tried before and definitely something you'll absolutely love.
Food Dudes, Holman, fresh food fast.
Well, spring might be a long way off, but it's never too early at Ace of Holman. In fact, right now, the perfect time to beat the spring rush on all of your small engine tune-ups, chainsaws, blowers, and of course your lawnmower. Get them in now before those longer waits in March and April. And for the rest of winter, any snowblower repairs you need, Sean and the guys absolutely will take care of you. Make sure you get it done early this year over at Ace of Holman on Holman Drive.
Union State Bank, that's where customers and community come first. And Bobcat's your home for industry-leading equipment. As you dig into your winter project list, stop at Bobcat of the Coulee Region in Dressbach or visit bobcatofthecouleeregion.com. Getting ready for the third period here. The Sabres leading the Cyclones 4-1, 3 goals in the second period. 3 of their 4 goals in the game are on the power play. The Cyclones goal also on the power play, so power play success so far here tonight. Here's Riley Buskin right off the top, and it was saved by Johnsrud. Relatively easy for her, but she covers it up.
Again, though, shorthanded, for the Sabres.
Yep. They are still having McKenna Olsen in the bin right now. 1:45 on the power play, just 15 seconds into our third period. Chance for more power play supremacy here tonight. Cyclones able to clear it out all the way back down the ice. Slow things up. Sabres send it all the way back down. And it's icing on the Sabres there at the power play. No need to do that, it seems. Sabres win the faceoff. They'll clear it out. Zoo catches in the neutral zone, and she's on the run, one-on-one, and she lost control of the puck.
Nice recovery.
Good job by Korish. Zoo got it back, dumps it inside. Daniel sends her on the boards over to the right side. Now here's Lisa. She sends it back inside to Daniel. Now Zoo picks it up back behind the net. She comes around, center, looking. Lost it off her stick again before she could get a shot off. Puck still loose. Cyclones trying to clear, and they just are able to do so as Borkenhagen sends it in, and she'll start a line change. 45 seconds left on the power play for the Sabres. They lead 4-1 here, just beginning in the third period. No icing, was deflected off a Cyclone. Let the Cyclones pick it up behind the net. Looking to clear it out again. Can they do so? Still trying, and they get it into the neutral zone. Can they get it farther down the ice? No, they can't. Riley Buskin picks it up off the boards to herself along the left side, trying to move forward. She's back behind the net. Sends a centering pass. No one's there initially. Now it's dumped in. Out in front. A rebound chance is missed wide left of the net. Now here's a shot by Pischer, and she misses high and right. Picked up by Addie Buskin over in the right corner. Skating in, working on Johnsrud, and it's
nice
save. Yeah, really good save off balance. And we are officially full strength here on that save with 14:58 to go.
They put the power play on the wrong side on the scoreboard.
They did, yes.
And I was looking at it, I was like, that's not right. Sorry, I just had to point that out. I was like, all right.
They say it was a goal? They did say it was a goal. I thought they said it was a save.
It looked like a save to me, too.
Oh, they're going to say it's a goal. Wow, we were
interesting.
All of a sudden, they're lining up at mid-ice.
There was no indication that puck had crossed the line from anyone. A lot of confusion.
Oh, I guess it was maybe we just totally missed the goal being called, but I didn't see it.
Buskin was frustrated. It looked like that she was mad that she didn't get it in, and I don't know if maybe the goaltender with the back of the glove had it over the line on the save, but there was no indication of a goal until afterwards.
Well, it goes down as a power play goal for the Sabres. So it goes down for Buskin goal. They're going to say it was even strength at the 14:58 mark.
Is that 2 for Buskin or 3?
That's 3 for Addie, so a hat trick for Addie Buskin here tonight. And the Buskins have all 5 of the goals for the Sabres. Addie's got 3, Riley's got 2 of them. I still don't think we were wrong on.
No,
there was no indication.
There was no indication, and Buskin was very frustrated.
All of a
She
sudden,
thought it was saved.
All of a sudden, they lined up at center ice, and I was like, oh, look at that. It's 5-1 now. Sabres in front with 14:02 to go.
The only thing that I could see is that looked like the back that the goaltender's mitt maybe was over the line, and that could be why. But again,
none of the officials
correct. There was no indication.
Indicated that very well. Either way, it's a goal for the Sabres and 5-1.
Good start to this period by the Sabres.
Under 14 to go. Cyclones trailing by 4. As you heard in the Kevin Carlson Agency coaches show before the game, Cyclones coach Jamie Olsen, I asked him right off the bat, how do you start focusing maybe on the postseason while still being at the end of the regular season? And he said, well, we always want to win, but wins and losses aren't our goal right now. We are playing for February 18th, which is that first playoff game. So if you lose this one, it's not the end of the world for the Cyclones. They're trying to work on some things here tonight, trying to get better for that postseason.
Yeah, there's a lot that they need to kind of, I would say, brush up on here, watching this game here tonight.
Sabres on the move. It's Addie Buskin already with a hat trick here tonight. Gets into the attacking zone, loses it, now intercepts a pass. She's moving along the left side. Working in, looking for a fourth and passes it off. And Pisher can't get it to her stick. She had a chance right in front. Puck loose up top. Allie Ash off the boards. There's a big hit, and we're going to have a penalty here. It's going to a checking of some sort. A little aggressive that time for the Sabres, and the penalty is going to be on Olivia Herr.
So now the Cyclones truly are on a power play this time.
Yes, they are. Are they discussing if this is going to be a major or minor?
I would say it's only a minor. I don't feel that it was intent to harm.
Looks like it's just going to be a minor here. So 2-minute power play here for the Cyclones. There's a shot deflection in front. Borkenhagen nearly got another one. Just wide left. Cyclones still have it. Shot from the wing, saved on the left pad, right pad by Dowd. So back-to-back shots shot attempts. Centering pass out in front, and you got through. Sabres do clear as Buskin got it away.
Good defense by the Sabres.
1.5 to go on the power play. Reset for the Cyclones. 12:15 to go in our hockey game here. Sanchez couldn't locate the puck as it gets all the way down the ice. Cleared out by Riley Buskin, but nicely kept in. Not quite cleared out. Johnson kept in. She lost it. Addie Buskin on the move. She comes along the left side. She gets knocked down to the ice. Good job by Marson. Cyclones moving forward again now. Trying to get another power play goal. They got one already. They're 1 for 2 on the night in the power play. Well above their 5% on the season, as you mentioned towards the top, Scotty.
Yes. Just the communication, though, you can see there's some gaps on the passing and where people are supposed to be.
Sanchez tied up along the left boards. Buskin doing a nice job in the Sabres attacking zone of slowing up the power play. 25 seconds to go on the power play for the Coulee region. Puck loose. Back into the defensive zone for the Cyclones. First one back there is Marson. The Holman sophomore sends it around the boards. One last chance here for the Cyclones potentially. Pass intercepted, and they're going to go empty on this power play. Zoo has it. She'll try a shot from the top. Tried getting quick shorthanded goal, wide right. Cyclones pick it up, and we're even strength here with 10:40 to go, third period. 5-1 lead, Chippewa Falls, Menomonie, McDonald Central Co-op, leading the Coulee region. Made up of Holman, West Salem, Bangor, Logan, Aquinas, Onalaska, GET.
Every school within 15 miles.
Yeah, basically. It really is the Coulee region.
Or actually it'd be 25 miles if you want to do the math.
Moving forward, the Cyclones. Chance over on the left side. Bring it up. Sanchez tries a shot. Saved by Dowd. Puck loose in front. Taken by the Sabres. Zeus sends it back around behind her own goalie and Dowd. Trying to clear things out. Sabres have some space. Good pressure put on by the Cyclones. Korish. Cyclones trying to get something going here. Trailing 5-1, 9.5 to go in our third period. They got it within 2-1 in the middle part of that second period with a power play goal, but gave up a couple here. Borkenhagen, a shot, and she scores! Side and back behind Dowd. And they're actually going to say maybe Borkenhagen on the assist and the goal for Mallory Long.
Yeah, good job by Long to locate the puck off of the rebound and make that play. And we can look at the replay here and kind of see where that kind of transpired. And again, another rebound goal. And we talked about it. You got to keep the goaltender uncomfortable. And a good job by Long to finish.
Borkenhagen with a really nice find as well. Long, good job to be ready for that. And the Cyclones are within 5-2. Chance out in front. And I believe that Johnsrud made the save on the shot attempt by her. Puck in the neutral zone, knocked away by the Sabres. Back into their attacking zone. Cyclones are the only ones back there, though. Here's a good interception by Riley Buskin. She sends it in. Forces Johnsrud to make an easy pad save. 8:50 to go. So the Cyclones now trailing 5-2. Goal by Mallory Long, assisted by Brooke Borkenhagen. Sabres send it in the attacking zone to make a line change. Cyclones have it. They move forward here. 8:20 to go into the neutral zone. 5-2, Sabres leading. There's a chance along the right side here. Ellie Haynes sending it forward. Intercepted, yeah. Evelyn Pischer got her body in the way. Stick takes it away. She's moving forward. Lost it. Addie Buskin moving forward. Trying to backhand garbage out in front. And we're going to get a penalty here. And it's going to go against the Sabres.
Really? Interesting.
It's on Pischer. So Pischer's in the bin, and another power play opportunity for the Cyclones.
Yeah, and it's something you can take advantage of here. You know, it's a big mountain to climb. We talked about it going into this period, but you already got one on the power play. See if you can capitalize here.
Well, that's one of the things that they really need to improve on as the season moves along.
Absolutely.
That efficiency. Yeah, here's a shot. Marson. It's a glove save and knocked out of the glove by Dowd. Cyclones get it back. Centering pass, knocked in front. Dowd with another save. Borkenhagen nearly got her first goal, or rather her second goal of the night. Here's Borkenhagen, sends one in. It's stopped off the skate that time of Ellie Ash. Borkenhagen gets it back, tried sending one on again. Deflected again. Borkenhagen, she's going to try again. Again blocked by the body of her. Here's a deflection, and the goal came off its spot, so we are going to have to stop and do a face-off here. 1:19 left on the power play for the Cyclones.
Yeah, and the Cyclones starting to get some momentum here. You can see the plays a lot better. There's better communication as they go around the rink, especially on this side of the ice. And Brooke Borkenhagen really showing off that she really is a team leader here on that last shift.
Olsen had the puck go right through her skates. Here's Allison Zhu, a chance for a shorthander. She shoots, and Johnsrud gets the save. Puck loose out in front of the rebound, and Johnsrud will finally cover it up with 7:05 to go.
And that was close. Zhu did a good job of getting out in front. And again, you got to cover up on those rebounds. And Johnsrud just kind of let it hang there, and Zhu almost picked it up and just tipped it in the back of the net for a shorty.
Local family-owned company is G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem, proudly serving residential and commercial customers. They provide free estimates and 24-hour emergency service. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning, West Salem. Under 7 to go here tonight. 50 seconds left in the power play for the Coulee region. Going to get another delayed penalty here. And who is it on? Which one of the Cyclones? I believe it's on the Cyclones. Mm-hmm. It's going to go against Haley Korish. So the Logan senior going to have to sit, and we are even strength for 46 seconds until the Sabre penalty is done, and then a power play for 1:14 for Chippewa Falls Menomonie.
I've always enjoyed 4-on-4 hockey. It opens the ice up a little bit here.
A little more space to maneuver and kind of create your own shot potentially. Here's a chance out in front, too. Nearly bodied the puck into the net. McKenna Olsen comes away with it, and she'll speed forward through the neutral zone, over to on the right side. Here's Jocelyn Johnson, slows up, trying to back out, sends it on. Stick save by Dowd as she sends it off to the left side of the ice. Zoo comes away with it, nearly lost her stick, got it back, and McKenna Olsen picks it up for the Cyclones in the defensive zone. Gets it up to Borkenhagen. She skates forward along the left. Trying to go on a 1-on-3 attack for the Cyclones. Now she'll slow up. Lost it as Stupi knocked it away, and Addie Buskin picks it up for the Sabres. Now the power play is on for the Sabres. No longer 4-on-4. Buskin moving forward. Knocked away. Got it back. Skips it out in front. Missed the net. 5:50 to go. 1 minute left on the power play. Here's a chance for Riley Buskin looking for her own hat trick. Saved by Johnsrud. Centering pass that time from Sloopy is not connected. Pisher has it. Dumps it off for Addie Buskin. Looking. Skates through to the center of the ice. Faces up on Johnsrud. Makes a move and deflected away. Good job by Downing to stay disciplined with the stick. Puck tied up in the corner. 30 seconds left on the Sabre power play. Scoots out. Pisher shoots. Saved by Johnsrud. Nice. Puck out in front. Another chance and a good pad save on the right. Olivia Hare almost had a shot on a chance for a goal. Puck all the way down the ice. Dowd dumps it off to Sloopy, and they'll try again. 15 seconds on the power play. Line change for the Cyclones. Intercepted nicely by Sanchez. 10 seconds left in the power play. Here's Pisher. Dumps over right side. Hare another shot, and it's caught into the glove by Johnsrud with 6 seconds left in the power play. 4:52 to go.
Pretty aggressive power play for the Sabres, but better goaltending. Out in front again by Johnsrud, doing a good job of hugging that left post and making some good saves on some really good shot opportunities.
3-in-1 Construction, located next to the post office in West Salem, specializing in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. For residential and commercial jobs, give them a call, 608-317-8615. Power play is denied by the Cyclones. Back to full strength. 4:35 to go. 5-2. Sabres leading the Cyclones here. A goal for each side here in the third period. It was 1-0 Sabres after 1. It was 4-1 after the second period. 3 goals for the Sabres in that second period. 2 of them on the power play. 3 overall for the night. 4:15 to go. Cyclones trying to get something going on the attack. Unable to be kept in that time by Sean Domack. Allison Zhu brings forward off the skate of Domack. Prevented a shot attempt. Olsen clears it into the neutral zone. Now moving forward and just unable to keep it on the stick was Hendrickson. Rather, that is Korish. Under 4 to go. Cyclones trying to clear, and Sanchez does clear it out. They're going to say, no, it wasn't cleared out, so the attack is allowed to happen. Good defense that time by Olsen and Domack. Still unable to clear it. Puck still in the Sabre attacking zone. Buskin picks it up. Addy moving along the left. Looking, moving in on Johnsrud. Knocked away nicely.
Too many moves.
Now she'll try a shot. Puck loose out in front. Another rebound opportunity and a penalty.
Yeah, Buskin that time just go with that wrist shot right in that corner right there. She had it beat. I don't know why she didn't pull the trigger.
Is it on Borkenhagen?
I believe so.
It is on Borkenhagen, so she'll have to sit for 2 minutes. We've got 3:13 to go. Another power play attempt for the Sabres. 3 power play goals on the night. Addie Buskin has it in the right corner, skates in back behind the net. She'll dump it back to Riley Buskin. She looks for a hat trick. It's high on the net, off the glass. Here's a chance. Pisher out in front. Deflected shot, and it's caught on a bounce by Johnsrud with 2:50 to go.
Good pressure in front. Good cycling of the puck, getting some good shots. And that's a good example of what to do on the power play. Give some other players some opportunities to, take a shot at the goaltender, get an easy rebound, pop it in on the back end.
.245 to go. Faceoff was won by the Cyclones, and they're able to clear it all the way down the ice. Use some precious seconds on the power play. Pressure put on by Johnson. Sloopy gets it out front. Zoo just off her stick, just out of the reach. Domak able to knock it away. Rather Marson. Marson going on the attack herself, 1-on-2. Slow things up, centers a pass. Nicely kept in that time by Samara Collins. Now it's knocked out. Cyclones send it back in on the shorthand. Sabres get it back. Intercepted pass by Sanchez. Sanchez moving forward. Looking, she'll try a shot and she scores! Shorthanded goal for Gianna Sanchez, the goal leader, point leader for the Cyclones. And it's 5-3 Sabres leading.
That kind of came out of nowhere, huh, Aaron?
Yeah,
and
I
again,
would say.
Turnover in the neutral zone. Sanchez has an opportunity to take a shot here and just flips a wrister right off of this turnover and uses that ability right in between 2 defenders, stick side, beats him. That's a great shot.
And I think we have a timeout with 2:10 to go. Cyclones trailing 5-3 here in period number 3, 58 seconds left on the power play when we return on ESPN La Crosse.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. With interest rates at their highest in over a decade, the housing market has become a lot more complex. Yet, homeowners are still selling their homes for the highest prices we've ever seen. If you're looking to sell or buy, give me a call or visit onalaskarealty.com. I'd be happy to explain the positives and negatives of the market and if it's the right time for you.
Visit onalaskarealty.com.
Place to meet your family and friends before and after the game in downtown West Salem is Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill. They have made from scratch daily lunch specials. Find them on Facebook, Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Face off, won by the Cyclones. Maybe trying to get a little life in it. 2 minutes left. They are shorthanded for the next 50 seconds, trailing by 2 goals. So going to need some real offensive pressure. A tough spot here. Here's Addie Buskin trying to score again. Johnsrud takes it off the helmet. 1:50 to go in the game. 35 seconds left in the power play. Buskin out in front again, and Addie can't get anything to go.
Wow.
Johnsrud again.
Yeah, and she tried to go flip that backhand, and Johnsrud was ready for it. Good save right there. Not a lot of jumping.
Everyone's all covered up in their blankets.
Yeah.
I don't want to uncover.
It's not that cold. It's nice in here, man.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
My feet are a little cold, but
Sure.
other than that, I'm good. 1:30 to go, 18 seconds left in the power play. Buskin dumps it to Pisher, back to Buskin, now back to Pisher. Buskin again, Addie Buskin has it. She looks to take it in, looking, still looking. She's just dribbling into traffic that time. And that's knocked away by the Cyclones. They're going to clear on the power play. 1:14 to go, trailing 5-3. Over on the right side, here's Olivia Hare. Hare lost control. Cyclones cleared to the neutral zone. 1 minute to go. Take this as a positive if you're the Cyclones.
Yes. I think this period is definitely something to build on.
We're going to have a penalty for the final 45. So Borkenhagen just got out of the bin, and she's right back in for the final 45 seconds. Zoo off the face-off, a shot. Good pad save on the right by Johnsrud. Now here's Riley Buskin. Her shot denied. She's still looking for that hat trick. She's got 2 of them. Sends one in. It's through 3 or 4 sticks. Picked up on the right side by Hare. She's got it tied up in the corner. Good defense by Haley Korish. Now Addie Buskin trying to sneak one through. Puck skirts out in front. Riley Buskin over to the right side. Sloopy trying to shot. It's saved again by Johnsrud. 15 seconds to go in the game. Shot doesn't, from a tough angle, just goes across the crease. Buskin sends one into Addie. Riley to Addie, can't get one to go. Buskin fighting for it along the left side. Tied up, 3 seconds to go, and that is the ball game. The puck game, I should say. 5-3 is our final score. We'll get our player of the game. Will be Brooke Borkenhagen for the Cyclones. We'll have her up here as our Kevin Carlson Agency coaches, or rather player interview, player of the game. For home auto, life, and business insurance, contact Kevin Carlson. We'll talk with Brooke Borkenhagen, our player of the game, the junior from Bangor. We'll get Scotty's thoughts on the game. A 5-3 Sabres win over the Cyclones here on ESPN La Crosse 105.5 and streaming live on YouTube.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Are you ready for it? With Old Man Winter here, Bobcat of the Coulee region has you set. And Bobcat of the Coulee region has the equipment you need to get it done. Bobcat is stocked up for all of your snow removal needs. Whether it's a new machine or attachment, nobody does it like Bobcat. Stop at Bobcat of the Coulee region, Dresbach, or bobcatofthecouleeregion.com.
Bobcat of the Coulee region.
Video of our high school game of the week streams live on the ESPN La Crosse app, ESPNLacrosse.com, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel. It's brought to you by Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC. Union State Bank, 120 years of financial strength. Happy to sponsor our game of the week live video stream. Pretty entertaining game here tonight from the Panther Den, our game of the week. And high school girls hockey as the Chippewa Falls Menomonie McDonald Central Co-op beats the Coulee Region Co-op here tonight 5-3. Saw plenty of power play goals. We saw a shorthanded goal in that third period. We saw a hat trick from the Sabres' Addison Buskin.
Almost
we saw two other goals from Riley Buskin. She had a chance at a power play as well. We'll get to our Kevin Carlson Agency player of the game. That's Brooke Borkenhagen. She had a goal and an assist here for the Cyclones. We'll see whenever we can get her up here because it is youth night here at the Panther Den. So some of the players, well, all the players for the Cyclones down there on the ice with some of the youth. So we'll see whenever we can get her up here for our player of the game. We'll get to some stats. We'll get you through all the goal scoring and such. We'll get Scotty's thoughts on the game and how the Cyclones can take this moving forward as they have playoffs coming up in just a couple of weeks. We are 12 days away from their playoff game in the first round, so we'll talk about that as well as we continue on our coverage here from the Panther Den. Post game is up next on ESPN La Crosse.
Hey, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet. With 2025 here, there's a lot of New Year's resolutions, but for North Country, we only have one: to keep making great food for all of you. That starts with an endless and expansive salad bar with all the fixings you can dream of, including rotating cold pasta dishes. It doesn't end there, though. Our endless steak, burgers, grilled chicken, and boneless pork chops are also a great way to get your protein. Come down to North Country Steak Buffet for your 2025 cravings. North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in three things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Hi, it's James from Food Dudes and Holman, back again. Everybody seems to have a weekly special, but here at Food Dudes, we sort of go next level. We've ran over 90 weekly specials and haven't duplicated one yet. From the Big Country Breakfast Sand, to the Gambino Panino, to the very popular Sweet Mother of Garlic Parm. So when you stop at Food Dudes, try our weekly special, which likely means something you've never tried before and definitely something you'll absolutely love.
Food Dudes, Holman, fresh food fast.
With DriveUltra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union, giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong. Will your furnace make it through another heating season? Now's the time to upgrade to an Armstrong air system from Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. Well, Scotty, a 5-3 win for the Sabres, but a pretty good overall night for the Cyclones, who admittedly would like to win every game that they're playing, but they're focused on the playoffs right now and just trying to get better and trying to fix some things.
Yeah, and I thought this third period was a good indication that, they understand that. I thought that they played really well. They were down by 3 goals coming into this period, and you know what? They lost by 2 goals. So, they scored 3 goals in the period, made it close there for a little bit at the end. But again, that was a big mountain for them to overcome. However, you got to love the effort. And Aaron, if you want to get some great action like this and see some of our past games that we've done, let's go ahead and hit subscribe. You can be a subscriber on the ESPN La Crosse 105.5 YouTube channel and go back and see all these games and so much more entertainment.
You could be one of the thousands.
Yes. Not the millions.
Yeah.
The thousands.
An exclusive club.
And thousands of Aaron Moore's fans.
An exclusive club.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Aaron, when you're an award-winning broadcaster like yourself, who doesn't want to listen to the
Well, how about an award-winning birthday broadcaster like yourself?
Yeah, I don't know what that award was for, but I appreciate it, whatever it was.
It's for top-notch broadcasting, is what I heard.
We're having a hard time getting Brooke Borkenhagen.
Well,
they have
it's youth night, yeah.
Yeah, so.
They're still all on the ice, so we're kind of hanging around waiting to see if we can get Brooke Borkenhagen up here for our Kevin Carlson Agency Player of the Game for home, auto, life, and business insurance. Contact Kevin Carlson. Do you think that the Cyclones team, though, made a step? We say it's positive, but it can be positive without making, meaningful steps. It did look to me like they were much better than a now 4-14 record.
I agree. I thought they played well in the third period. I thought that the first 2 periods they were, kind of lethargic and not really showing a lot of urgency to, get something maintained offensively. But in the third period, the pressure was really good, and I felt their power play was much improved in this game. What did they have, 2 power play goals in this game? And they came in 5% on the season on average. So you got to take that and write that down.
And a shorthander.
Yep. And you don't get many of those. And man, I tell you, they show glimmers of a lot of good team camaraderie and can do things well when they work as a unit. However, there's not a lot of them that individually stand out as a, let's say, superstar.
So what you're saying is they have to work together
they do.
As a team.
It's going to have to be that way in order for them to succeed because they don't have that one player that could take over a game. And a lot of these teams, when you get into the next level, getting in on the road, talked about Bay Area, Hudson. You talk about some of the co-ops, that you're going to see it when you go down the stretch. It's very difficult, to counteract some of the scoring punch that they have if you're not playing as a unit.
Your one-stop shop for award-winning burgers and an ice cream selection of 24 flavors. Come and find us in the Timbers Building, 426 2nd Avenue South on Alaska. Quick break. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Our Kevin Carlson Agency Player of the Game, Brooke Borkenhagen, when we return.
G&T Heating and Air Conditioning customers have a way with words.
Jeff and I decided to build our own house, and it was really important for us to choose subcontractors that were trustworthy and reliable and work with our schedule to get the job done in a timely manner.
We went with G&T because they're a local family-owned business. They have a great reputation, and we knew they'd get the job done.
Whenever I get asked who I would recommend for an HVAC specialist.
Slow down.
Honey, are you okay?
I'm fine, but our vehicle sure is a mess.
No matter how it happens, for expert repair of your vehicle, there's just one place to go. Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem. Derek will deal with your insurance company, making repairing your vehicle simple, easy, and hassle-free. When this happens, the place to take your vehicle for expert body repair is Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem.
All right, we got it working again. Time for our Kevin Carlson Agency Player of the Game, Brooke Borkenhagen. Goal and an assist tonight. I know it wasn't the result that you guys had hoped, but I talked to Coach Olson before the game, and he said that you guys are more focused on the playoffs at this point, trying to get better each and every game. And you'd love to win the games, but that doesn't always happen. So do you think you guys took a nice step towards the postseason, trying to improve yourselves even in a loss tonight?
Yeah, I feel like we tried a lot of new things, and we're incorporating things that our coaches are telling us. And we're just kind of using these games as like practice for playoffs.
What did you guys see on that shorthanded goal that you guys got today? Those aren't really, I know it wasn't you, it was Gianna Sanchez, but shorthanded goals don't come across a lot. But power play goals, you guys had one here tonight. You had one. How about the power play and the shorthanded side of things? It seemed like you guys handled power plays pretty nice tonight.
Yeah, we try to work on them a lot during practice so that way we can like dominate in games. But yeah.
What's it been like this season? I know last year was a tough one. This year you guys have been a little better. What's it been like with the teammates all season long, trying to navigate a season, trying to keep improving each and every day?
I feel like we come to the rink and we're just trying to be happy and try to look at it in a positive way, especially because we don't win as many games. We try to like keep the mood positive, but yeah.
Well, the good thing is that the playoffs are kind of, if you look at it wholly, the regular season doesn't matter as much, right? Playoffs are still ahead of you guys, and any team in hockey, you can go on a run real quickly, right? So the playoffs are still ahead. Are you guys excited for that? Are you guys looking forward? It's only 12 days away, under 2 weeks away. Playoffs are pretty intense and pretty fun.
Yeah, we're ready. I mean, anything can happen, so we're hoping that something good happens in our favor, but yeah.
One last thing here, your goalie tonight, Grace Johnsrud, I know she's been the backup for most of the season. She's kind of now put into that starter role. What do you think about her tonight and how you guys can help her continue to improve to try to make a run in the postseason?
I feel like we just need to help her be confident. She's a very confident goalie, especially for this being her first time playing varsity. And I feel like we just need to protect her more, and then we'll be okay.
Brooke Borkenhagen, junior from Bangor, our Kevin Carlson Agency Player of the Game. A goal and an assist here tonight. They fall 5-3 to the Sabres, but the Cyclones play well as you start to wrap up the regular season. We'll take a break. We'll be right back here on ESPN La Crosse.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver, or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor is proud to be an official game day sponsor of Coulee Region Sports. Every Friday, present your student ID and get $2 off every single item on our menu. Turn our $3 Kid Scoop into a $1 Kid Scoop when you present your student ID. Celebrate the football season with us at Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor, and let's start a tradition where the fun never stops.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy, located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16. Compounding pharmacy, able to create medication specifically for you, your family, and your pets. Call 608-788-4500. And car accidents happen. Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem knows you want it fixed fast and right. They deal with insurance. Get your car back on time. Adrenaline Auto Body, 481 West Avenue North, West Salem. 5-3 win tonight for the Chippewa Falls Menomonie Sabres. They beat the Coulee Region Cyclones, but the Cyclones played pretty well, and it's a good step forward as you head into the postseason.
Yeah, you got to get some confidence. I think they did tonight. The Sabres are a pretty young and talented team. Won 6 of their last 8, now 7 of their last 9. However, you look at what the Cyclones were able to do, and the improvement on the power play is definitely a plus. I thought they played really good defense for most of the game. The second period is probably something they want to forget in general, but you can learn from that. And, got to like what Brooke had to say about, when you get to the playoffs, she said anything can happen. She's right. Anything can happen. It's where you're seated. It's where you're going to go. It's how you play as a team. And really, if they want to have success in the postseason, they're going to have to play as a unit in order to do that. As again, I don't feel they have a game record that can take a game over. But if they play in unison, they could probably make something very disruptive for a lot of teams.
Quickly go over the goal scorers here tonight. Riley Buskin had 2 goals for the Sabres. Sister Addie Buskin with 3 goals and a hat trick tonight for Addie. The Buskin sisters score all 5 for the Sabres. For the Coulee Region Cyclones, Brooke Borkenhagen, our Kevin Carlson Agency Player of the Game, scored on a power play in the second period, assisted by McKenna Olson and Mallory Long. And in the second period, Long scored for herself. She was assisted by Brooke Borkenhagen. And also in period number 3, I should say, Gianna Sanchez with a short-handed goal. Should we sing happy birthday or should we just sign off?
I think we should just sign off.
Are you sure?
I'm good. Like
we
I
can
said,
just change the order of the G and the N in that word. It can be a sing.
Sure. I understand.
We can have a sing-off.
Like I said, it's just it's another day.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Birthdays, just it's another day.
Yep, I just like to spend the day with my friends and family. That's
there
usually,
you go.
See, you guys are
and
my
at
friends,
the ice.
and I get to see my family.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah,
isn't
we'll
that
sign
something?
off. Hey, we got a quick turnaround for our game of the week.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday, 4 days
Back
from
on
now?
the hardwood, right?
Yeah, we got back to basketball. We got 2 games next week. We have a game on Tuesday from Onalaska as the boys basketball team, Hilltoppers, hosting West Salem. We expect that to be a really good one.
And here's the thing with that game. Now, critical in 2 phases, seeding and the MVC. Okay, now the MVC, there's a big log jam now, again, for who's going to be the conference champion. It's going to go down to the last week. West Salem's pretty much got the Coulee wrapped up, okay? But for West Salem, it's big for them on the seeding aspect of where they're going to be. They lost. They got upset not that long ago, the Panthers. Honestly, they want to get that momentum going into the playoffs. And, man, Onalaska just, they've been so up and down all year.
Yeah.
And really, you just want to see them put a complete game together, which I don't think they've done in a while. So that's going to be an interesting matchup from that perspective.
Tuesday night, boys basketball, our game of the week
John
is
Shelton,
West
right?
Salem. Yeah, John Shelton Court,
All
West
right.
Salem and Onalaska for you. Stay tuned. Hey, if you subscribe on our YouTube, you just get notifications whenever
That's right.
we go live.
You
That's
just got to go in. You got to hit
solid.
that subscribe button. Just like that, I was told by a couple guys long ago at a football stadium that if you hit subscribe, people will watch.
How about that?
Man.
How about that?
Yeah. It sounds like Field of Dreams, but only internet style. I don't know.
All right, that does it for us here tonight from the Panther Den. The Cyclones come up short tonight here in girls hockey. They fall to the Sabres of Chippewa Falls, Menomonie, 5-3. We'll talk to you on Tuesday night for boys hockey, West Salem and Onalaska from John Shelton Court in just a few days.